Let me ask you a question. You ever won that one? All right, we know that was have you ever even competed for one of these? Let me ask you a question. You ever won that one? All right, we know that was have you ever even competed for one of these?
My name is Troops. And I am the wise man. And I would like to introduce the reigning, defending, undisputed, undefeated world champion, Carefree Lewis G. My name is Troops. And I am the wise man. And I would like to introduce the reigning, defending, undisputed, undefeated world champion, Carefree Lewis G.
Yes, guys. Yes, people. We are back live. Hope everybody has had a chill day and everything. For me, it's been like 0 to 100 immediately because I woke up and clocked I was 50 minutes late to back again. But you know what? When you're a king, you're always on time. You already know what it is. Day 68 of the 1,461-day reign as your world champs. You already know what to do as soon as you get in here. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Big up to the kings and queens in attendance. And to all other mortal subjects, hit the like button, kiss the ring, acknowledge your kings, and big up to every single one of you that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, and we're here to talk all things United versus Chelsea. Flawless said he's going to pull up in a little bit, so I'll send the link over when I send the link out to the rest of the chat. And yeah, we're going to talk all things about this fixture. We're probably going to still touch on that stink sesh on Wednesday. And yeah, big up to every single one of you in here. Big up to Blood Type. I try to be as unbearable. I just like that it works. It works brilliantly. Fixture updates. The fuck? Yo, big up Ramen anyway, man. Big up to, I said your highness. No, we are your highness. But big up, man. Fielder, you know what? I'm with you. I actually agree with you on that one. It didn't happen. I didn't see it. Didn't happen. I weren't even in Munich. I went Dortmund in it. You know them ones. What are these fixture ones? Can't lie, Monts cooked you. I don't think he did, but each their own. But yo, big up, man. Big up, Vas. Big up to Monts as well. My G. Although I had to tell him that I see through you. You're just insecure about the World Cup. I understand, my friend. I'd be pissed off about it too if someone else won it. Yo, big up Ahmed in the chat. Big up to Diego. Ha. Yo, that's fucking hilarious. Yo, who else is in there? Big up Jordan. We're going to talk about that PFA thing as well. There it is. Chelsea v Tottenham. 5:30 Saturday. All right. You know what? That gives me the whole day to drink. That's actually a great day out. Okay, cool. Chelsea versus Wolves, 8th of November. Is that a Monday night? 8th of November. Saturday night. Ugh. Oh, fucking hell, man. Another Saturday, 8 p.m. Oh, that is disgusting. That is actually disgusting. I thought that was a Monday. Or worst case scenario, a Friday. Man said Saturday. Oh, great. That's another weekend ruined. Brilliant. Burnley versus Chelsea. 12:30 in Burnley, you know. Swerve. We are not doing that. I was never going to do Burnley anyway, but fucking 12:30. God bless anyone who makes that trip. I did Burnley at a 12:30 in 16-17, and it was snowing all day. My Achilles literally froze in the away end, and I had to waddle out of the ground like one penguin. So, fuck that. And Chelsea versus Arsenal, that should be a Sunday. Yes, lovely. 4:30 Sunday, 100% we will be there then. 4:30 match day vlog and everything, and then a late live stream. That's the vibe. That is the vibe. Lovely shit. That Wolves game though, what a horrid time for it. 8 p.m. on a Saturday, that stinks. That fucking stinks, man. Shout out the rest of the chat. Look, again, I get it. This also comes with being world champions. Everyone's just going to hate. But I keep giving people the tip. If you want to cook your world champions, talk about the game. You ain't got to try devalue competitions that we fairly won. No, I'm not skipping Spurs, Fatter. I'm not skipping Spurs. I'm skipping Burnley. 12:30 kickoff on a Saturday at Burnley. Miss me. Forget. If you get that ticket, just get rid of it. Because I'm already saying for free, I'm not going. But yeah, you're big up, Fats, anyway, man. Glad you got home all right. Because you had an even longer trip than I did. You skipping Wolves? I'll look at the fixtures for that weekend and figure it out. Although I probably will end up skipping it anyway, because like Barcelona and Arsenal, I want to do both of those. I want to do both of them. I'm not going to the United game. I've done way too much mileage this week already. I can't be bothered for a trip up to Manchester in that weather. Fuck that. And also, I hate that ground. I despise that ground. I despise going to that ground. I despise leaving that ground. Sunderland, Arsenal, 5-5. No, I mean the Sunday games. I want to know the Sunday games. Wolves is away. I swear it's at home. If it's away, then it's a definite swerve. That ground's a shithole. Yeah, it's at home. In fact, now I can see the Premier League fixtures. So if we just scroll down a bit. So when we got Wolves, no one big is playing on the Sunday. Yeah, I might end up doing Wolves too, you know. Yeah, I might end up doing Wolves, actually. Yeah, like Man City, Liverpool's to 4:30. I can do a Chelsea review and then do a watch-along for that. Lovely. Yeah, I'm going to do Wolves as well. Do you think we have more than 50% possession and Man U control the game and create more chances to them? Yes. And if we don't, I expect to see you in all of my comment sections again saying, oh, you said this and this didn't happen. But yeah, shit happens. But I expect that. Like, the only thing wrong with Manchester United's away is our fucking record there. Everything else is in our hands and everything else is in our advantage. This is why the title is very simple and straightforward. Win or don't come back. And I mean that shit. Don't come back. Stay in Manchester. If you lot can't go and collect 3 points there. They have not even sacked Amorim. My biggest worry was if they sacked Amorim and we had to deal with new manager bounce Judge like we usually do. We ain't even got that. All we've got is some out of form Manchester United side with a manager that's got the worst win rate there since World War II, since Jim Crow laws, since like my people, my brothers were struggling. That's how bad his record lasts to. You've got a Manchester United side that I think have scored 2 of their own goals this season by players. It doesn't need to be explained why it's in our hands. And even with us going from a Wednesday to Saturday, even with the amount of minutes that we have clocked in this year, I am still demanding 3 points. Because please, have some fucking shame. Yeah, I get it. We've had a bit of a crap week. But we have the right fixtures in front of us to get back into form. Manchester United, Lincoln, Brighton. That is the way to get 3 out of 3 just like that. And yeah, I get our record at United isn't good, but everybody eats there. Why the fuck can't we? And that's a genuine question because I know our record is no wins in 12 years. And I'm genuinely asking, why? Why? That United squad finished fucking 15th last season or some shit. Why couldn't we have killed that off? Why? The year before, Poch tax, whatever. The year before, Lampard tax. And I think the year before was Havertz tax. Havertz was fucking hideous in that 21-22 away game. That's the game where I turned on him. That's the game where I was like, yep, I give up. This brother's shit. You're Timo Werner, but taller with a UCL goal in the balance. And that's it. What was the game before that? I think that was a 0-0 under Lampard. I can't remember like what the cause of that was. I think I remember being annoyed about Lampard and late subs or something like that. Because that was a common feature with Lampard, but whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, look, we don't have a lot of time to lick our wounds after defeat at Bayern. But honestly, I'm glad that this game's coming through quickly as well, because this is the perfect game for us to get ourselves back into speed. No, Ben, that was the one before that. Like the one in 21-22 was a 0-0 in November. I think I remember Mendy made a couple good saves in that game and Lampard dropped some late subs. That's all I remember. That and the Harry Maguire penalty we should have got, when man locked Azpilicueta in the $1 million dream. For those who remember Ted DiBiase and all of that. And we didn't get a pen for that. Yeah, and then the 4-0 was the one before, Ben, innit? Obviously, first game under Lampard. 18-19, we drew 1-1. That was Sarri's season. 17-18, we lost 2-1 under Conte. 16-17, we lost 2-0 under Conte. 15-16 was another 0-0. 14-15, we got done by a red card to Ivanovic, and Van Persie got some jammy last-minute equaliser. And then the one before was the one that we won. No. That was another 0-0 draw. Sorry. Mourinho played Schürrle up top instead of Torres. Because he was sick of him. He said, look, I will play Schürrle up top. I will play wingers up top over the strikers that you've given me. Go get me a striker. And then we went and got Eto'o the next week. And then the last one was the one that we won. Sir Alex Ferguson in the dugout. Juan Mata in a Chelsea shirt. Who were chanting about going to Amsterdam for the Europa League final. Amsterdam, Amsterdam, we are coming. We are coming in the month of May. What a chant, bruv. Wish we'd be saying November, but we got them fucking at home. Fucking bullshit. But whatever. That's the last time we've won at Old Trafford, people. That's the last time we've won over there. So let's make a change to that tomorrow. Or look, that crash out that you're going to see, I'm not going to be able to help people against that. I'm going to be part of it. So very simple. Go and win. Or yeah, just stay over there. You know, just stay over there. Yeah, run up the likes. Because what the fuck? We got nearly 500 of you man in here, and you man are doing up a Kai Havertz comp. What is this garbage?
That's the donkey. You're a donkey.
Hit the fucking likes, bruv. Hit the likes. Man said he's going back to sleep already. I hear it, man. You got home at 3 a.m. or p.m. What? You left before I did. Fato, when did you get back? 3 a.m. or p.m.? p.m.'s the only thing that makes... Yeah, p.m. Okay, cool. I was going to say, what the fuck kind of delays did you have this time? For those of you who don't know, Fata's train to Munich got delayed by about 5 hours because I think someone jumped on the train tracks in Strasbourg. So, he had a horrible trip as well. He had a horrible trip there. I had a horrible trip back. But, yo, we move, man. We move. Rest up. You got a long trip tomorrow, man. You got a long-ass trip. There and back from Manchester. If you're getting the train back from Manchester as well, God bless you. For those of you who don't know what traveling up to Manchester United and back is from London, it's a fucking nightmare. You are an away fan from London. From London. You get into the train, you see 10 Chelsea fans, and the rest of the train is full of Man United fans. You get on the train back. Yeah, good luck even getting a seat. You man are cramped in like sardines. Because all the United fans, obviously going back to London, and they're all just cramped into a couple of trains. It's a fucking nightmare. There's another reason why I'm not doing United away. It is a shit trip. Not even just a shit ground. It's a shit trip. So, yeah, fuck all of that. There's only a good trip if you've got someone driving to or from, or if you are driving to or from. Even getting the trams from the ground. So imagine 75,000 fans trying to cram into a couple of trams. Figure that one out. That sounds fucking terrible. And it is fucking terrible. And also the stewards are arseholes. United's a horrible away day. Just in general, people. Waffling aside. But yeah, go and win for the 3,000 Chelsea fans that are making the move over there. Man, bro, Lee Gunner's not here, my friend. Look, shout out to Lee Gunner, but he's not here. You're in the wrong stream, my friend. But while you're here, hit the like button. While you're here, hit the like button. So yeah, it's a good thing that we got this game coming up soon because it's a great way to just put the Bayern Munich game to the side and to just forget about it. Because a victory is what's going to do that. Now, if you don't win, suddenly it's 3 games without a victory. Suddenly that's not good. And now we're looking at other teams to do favours for us again. Everton versus Liverpool, Man City versus Arsenal. I don't think we're getting anything from either of those games. Even though I'd like to think Everton are in good form, David Moyes has got them cooking a little bit. Liverpool just have an air of inevitability about themselves that you can't really ignore. These men are 90th minute FC. They always get themselves out of trouble. Arsenal, I'd like to believe City have something for them, but City play a way that I think they're really going to enjoy and thrive in. So I think Arsenal are going to leave that one with 3 points. So we've got to do our job. And we've got the easiest game out of the 3. So can we please not take the piss? Maybe make the changes that need to be made as well. Like, I want to see Santos and Esteban coming into this game. Enzo hasn't looked up to par all season. I want to see what the Caicedo and Santos pivot might have for us. Esteban, I would like to believe he's fit now, or could at least give me 60 minutes from a start. It seems like Garnacho might be starting as well, just based off the Maresca quotes. We're going to get into that in a little sec. So please, like, make a name for yourself, you know? This is the game that you can easily endear yourself to Chelsea fans. And it's very simple. Not even play well. Get GA. Get GA. Win us the game. Produce the moments that help us win the match. And that'll be a great way to endear yourself to Chelsea fans early. In terms of your start to life at Chelsea, it's been but it's not been terrible. It's just been Don't want to overhype it. I ain't going to do too much of it, but whatever. Whatever. I think you start. Please make the most of it. Now, in terms of the back line, I genuinely don't know what we do. Do you go Tosin and Trev again? Do you try and get Fofana into the team a bit? Do you get Josh Achimpong to start? I don't know. You're going to have reservations regardless of what you do. Make sure everything else is patterned at least. I don't really know what we do. I don't really mind what we do. Tosin has pissed me off over the last couple of games because when it comes to blocks, this brother is moving like a hologram. In the last 3 games, he has had 4 shots go into the back of the net and go under his legs and the route to it. So, like, part of me says I want to see him get dropped, but he's our only ball-playing centre-back. So we're kind of stuck in that regard. The question then becomes, is it Chalobah that hits the bench and you put Fofana in? Because I don't know with that one, because like I don't really think Trevor's been as bad as Tosin has. A lot of the problems with Trev has mainly come down to him being played on the left-hand side, which he just isn't comfortable in. He's more comfortable on the right-hand side. So like, I don't want to write him off based off that when Tosin has played the majority in the middle of the park and has still managed to frustrate me at certain moments. So I don't know, maybe even with Fofana, to be fair, like Lincoln is just around the corner and you want to get him up to sharpness anyway. He didn't really look amazing against Brentford either. Maybe the idea could be like Achimpong right centre-back, maybe. Maybe that's something you turn to. I don't know, but like you got to figure out what we're doing in the back line. Can Hato play middle? I don't think so. I don't think so. He might be a decent option for the left centre-back. He might, but I don't really know what we do with that. I don't really know what we do with the back line because I feel like I'm just going to have questions and reservations with whatever we do. Just gotta hope we can get by with it. And honestly, like with the opposition that we're playing, we shouldn't really be worrying too much about our backline anyway. This is the worst Manchester United squad in our memory, in our lifetimes. Unless man are like 40, 50, 60 in the chat. And if you are, yo, big up still, man. I appreciate you. But for all the younger Chelsea fans, this would be the worst Man United side we've ever seen. It shouldn't even really matter too much. So do whatever there. The midfield, I just need a bit more energy. So I need to see Andre Santos in there with Caicedo. Maybe you bring Enzo on later into the game. Up top, I don't think there's really much more changes that could be made other than Esteval and I guess Garnacho starting. Because I would assume Neto doesn't start 2 games in 4 days. I don't think that would be the case. And it's not going to be Gittins. Not after that Brentford game. Gittins, give him the Lincoln game. Baby steps. Baby steps. We work from there. Have a good game. Get your confidence back up. And then we'll build from that match. But I don't want to see him starting. I don't want to see him starting at all. Sean says, I'm not taking them lightly, especially with how bad we look so far this season. But I don't think any of the big teams have looked great. This is the thing. I don't think any of them have looked great. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, like, win the match, in all honesty. Like, you can play badly and win. Just, this game has to be a win. I don't care if we play garbage and win the match. Just fucking win and put these demons to rest. I know, Sean. I know. I used to have higher standards for this club, and now you're more arse-licking the team by being truthful. Where and when have I dropped the standards? Because I've said from the moment that we get top 4, I am expecting and demanding a title challenge. I'm expecting us to compete for all trophies and win something. So I would like to know where the standards have dropped. Very interested, genuinely. Like, let me know. Let me know. We are waiting. We are patiently waiting. So I want to hear that. Pacharo, Jamie Carragher, brother, he's on a rage baiting thing now. Like he's been doing the months thing where he's trying to devalue the Club World Cup at every given method. No, but it didn't have the champions of England and the champions of Italy and all of that. Yeah, because it's not about conquering your nation. It's about conquering your continent, you fucking idiot. And the one time you're in a World Cup or an Intercontinental Cup, you got dunked on by Corinthians. Hold that. Hold that. No wonder you want to devalue it. So you still ain't responded yet. Still ain't responded yet. I want to know where the standards have dropped. I want to know where the standards have dropped. Yeah, Rahman. As soon as we lose our first game, now the brother wants to start talking with Chelsea fans. He's a joke. He's a joke. Like, that's where he showed his hand. He showed that it's only a rage baiting thing. So you know what? I'll cook him for it because it's still fun to cook people when they try and disrespect the gargantuan, superior, incredible, and inevitable Blues. But we know what it is now. You're not genuine. You're just a straight rage baiter. So it's okay. It's okay. I'll still cook you for it because people will watch and people will enjoy you being cooked. But yeah. Obsidian, I'm just waiting, man. I'm just waiting. Saul, trust England's only World Cup doesn't count then. There was no African sides. There was no sides from Australasia or Oceania or whatever you call that continent. There was no countries representing any of those continents. So I guess England never won a World Cup. I guess it never came home. I guess we're only the World Cup winners with, well, the winners of Europe and the Americas and Asia and that. So yeah, England never won it. England never won no World Cup. All right. Where is this guy? I'm waiting for like where my standards dropped. We're waiting. They're waiting. Hurry it up. Still waiting, man. I want to know where the standards dropped. But from the minute we got top 4, I said I now want a title charge. We are in year 4 of Clear Lake. If we're not in a title charge, what are we doing? And now we've proven that we're capable of it because we've won a major honor. No, Fielder, he was in today's stream. I just want to know. I just want to know. This manager will never win you the league or the Champions League, so why still back him? I didn't know you were, what's the word? An oracle. I didn't know you were an oracle. How do you know that? How do you know that? Because if we want to talk a consistency thing, we've had 3 losses since mid-March. So, again, how do we know that? This brother has literally won a World Cup. This guy said going into a match against the European champions that who said that we weren't going to have a lot of the ball and then proceeded to bop them off the park. He stood on business. So, again, how do you know that? How do you know that? That's what I want to know. What makes you assured that Enzo Maresca is not a manager capable of taking Chelsea to a League or a Champs? That's what I want to know, mate. So let me know. Man said you had an easy run like Spurs. Yeah, what? The same Brazilian sides that everybody was sucking off during the group stage. Don't think I forgot about the narratives during the group stage. Everybody was spreading it for the Brazilian sides. Praise and glaze left, right, and centre. And then suddenly Chelsea beat them and the Brazilian teams are nobodies. So, again, tell me how you know Maresca isn't the manager. No, it's no pause, Jay. Man was spreading their cheeks for the Brazilian sides. Everybody was doing it. Botafogo beat PSG. Thank you, Daniel. Flamengo beat Chelsea. I think all the Brazilian teams were unbeaten coming out of the group stage. Yeah, JD, man was saying that it was a top 5 league. And whether it's true or not, people were not saying it until the World Cup. People were not talking about the Brazilian league like that until the World Cup. So again, I want to know where Maresca has proven that he's not capable. And again, where does that show my drop in standards? Because I believe Maresca's capable enough for that. Yeah, Jamie, we know the centre-back situation. Nobody is debating that. Nobody is debating that, my friend. Like, we know we have shot ourselves in the foot a little bit with the way that we have handled the window. But we still know the qualities that is still in the side. Yeah, Jabbo, Fluminense beat Inter. I forgot about that one too. I forgot about that one as well. It is what it is, man. We won the World Cup because we deserve to win it, and now FIFA acknowledges us as the kings of the world. Cry about it. You finished with less than 70 points. Is that enough to win the league? No, no one's winning the league on 70 points. Who's to say that we finish on 70 points again? What has that got to do with this current team and this current season? Because Esteval weren't here. João Pedro weren't here. Delap will be back, but he weren't here last season. So what does that prove? That was also a team adjusting from a pressing style of play to a possession style of play. And I said all season to everybody, you're going to have to be patient with the team a little bit because it looks boring in the first season. But as long as we reach our targets, it's okay. We reached our targets and overachieved by winning the World Cup on top. You haven't gotten over 70 points since 2017. Nice. It's 2025-26. So, I'm asking you why we're not capable, why Maresca's not capable of winning the league or the Champions League, and you are bringing up old teams. You're bringing up old teams. A lot of the players that we have now never even played in the Roman era. Yeah, JD, we're still unbeaten. One defeat has caused all of this. One defeat. I know people are going to talk, no, the performances haven't been up to par. That is the same energy for Liverpool and Arsenal. Okay? The only difference is they got one more result than we have. One more in the Prem. But whatever. 74. Maresca is not better than Pep or Slot. Simple, just wake up, bro. It took you 10 minutes to come up with a response, my friend. And second of all, Arne Slot does nothing but suck off Maresca in every available press conference that he has an opportunity to do so. Slot called Maresca last season his toughest opponent. And this is the guy that you're saying can never amount to being better than Arne Slot. This is the guy. You are waffling. You are waffling. Arne Slot has given Maresca so much praise and so much glaze. But hey, he's just not better than him. How about you just say that Liverpool had more proven winners in that squad? More game changers. Exactly, Jabbo. Exactly. You've seen it just like I did. Slot is just talking to gas you up. I didn't know you knew Arnie like that. I didn't know you knew Arnie Slot like that. He's just talking to gas you up. Sure thing, man. Sure thing. Who's taking the credit away from him? We'll see this week against United if Maresca can't. And this is another thing. This shows that you are just a Maresca out agenda merchant. Because he said if Maresca can't beat this United team, you have already blamed Maresca before the game's kicked off. I remember doing what was it? I remember doing a pod with Alex before United at home last season. And he said the same thing. If we can't beat United, Maresca must go. You've already blamed him for us dropping points before the game has even played. You've already blamed him. You are just a Maresca merchant. That's it. That's it. You've already shown your hand. Thank you, my friends. Thank you. If we can't, let's say we bop United off the park, have 20 chances and nobody scores. It's Maresca's fault. It's Maresca's fault. Yeah, I feel that, man. Big 2025. We still got Poch lovers. We still got Poch lovers. It's crazy. No, he is not rage baiting. I promise you this brother's being serious. This brother is being 100% serious. You can just tell off the points that he's making. You used to have higher standards for other managers. Like what? Let me guess. Pochettino, innit? Let me guess. Is that where we're going? Is it Pochettino? Are you going to say Pochettino is the one we used to have higher standards for? But Pochettino never touched top 4 at any point at Chelsea. He didn't even win a trophy. He didn't even win a trophy. Man said he used to have higher standards for other managers. Where? Because my energy's always been the same. Get top 4, and when you get top 4, I want us winning majors. Yeah, bro. We got a Poch in, man. We got him. We got him, man. You see, you just got to let them talk. You got to just keep pressing them and let them talk and let them get themselves into the hole that they're digging. Because eventually the truth comes out. And the truth is, you a Poch pegger, mate. You a Poch pegger. Fielder, forget even 8th. Maresca never touched 14th. He never touched 14th in mid-season. Mid-season. Oh, brother. You know, we're not reading that. We're not reading that. Go away. Go away, my friend. Poch could get 4. Yeah, Poch pegger. Poch pegger. Right, cool. Conversation's over. Right. As we were saying, it's a tough week, but we need to get ourselves to winning ways, and this is the right run of games that we have to do it. United, Lincoln, Brighton. These are the right run of games that we have to put the last 2 games to bed and forget about it. Simple as that. It's as simple as that. We're still unbeaten in the Prem. For again, everyone who's saying Maresca isn't good enough. Only Oliver Glasner and Arne Slot are also still unbeaten. But yeah, all good. I'm not reading Poch pegging. Go away. I'm not reading Poch pegging. It is fucking September 2025. You think I'm still entertaining Poch debates? Go away. Go away. If you want to Poch in my chat, talk to yourself. You know, talk to yourself. But we are one of only 3 Premier League teams unbeaten. And only Liverpool and Arsenal have scored as many goals as the Blues. You can't compete with Liverpool and Arsenal, though. You can't compete with Liverpool and Arsenal. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, unable to build on back-to-back wins, sadly. sadly. But now we have an opportunity to get back-to-back wins, Manchester United and Brighton. Both of them are good enough. Both of them are good enough to get victories. Break the United curse, win there, throw one of our worst demons into the bin. And this is exactly why we must win. The United fans don't even want to win. They don't even want it. They are hoping and praying we win. They are hoping and praying that we put the final nail in the coffin of Ruben Amorim. And I'm happy to oblige. I'm happy to help. You better help them too. Fuck United. But the beating that we can give them might help them. And if it does that, it helps me too, man. Yeah, underbelly colour thing. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I'm happy to help. I am more than happy to help you, you know? So, we shall see. We shall see. But let's get into these Maresca quotes. I've seen a few of you guys wanting to talk about that as well. Before I do that, big up BK saying, there is no way Premier League fixtures adds Chelsea on TV matches too much. Fuck midday and 8 p.m. Sunday for fuck's sakes. Those are the fixtures that I hate the most. The ones that are too early and the ones that are too late. Okay, just 5:30, man. Just fucking 5:30. Or a 4:30 Sunday. That's where it's at. Or just a little 3 p.m., you know. You gotta do 12:30 away at Burnley, by the way. I feel for any Chelsea fan making that trip. But Burnley's a shithole as well, man. Fuck all of that. Fuck all of that. Chelsea Wolves on a Sunday, 8 p.m. To be fair, just straight on a night out afterwards. I'll say that. So it's not all bad. But that is not it. That absolutely is not it. On to the Maresca quotes, though. So he said, we need to assess some players. We have some doubts on facing Man United. He said, the reality is that they have all week to prepare for a game. And we played a game 48 hours ago. But I prefer to play Champions League games. Now, I know people are going to say Maresca's already throwing out the excuses. It's not an excuse. It's a fact. It's also not an excuse because it's not an excuse not to win anyway. It's fucking Man United. This is the worst Manchester United squad that we have seen in our lifetimes, and he knows it as well. So, fucking go and beat them anyway. Now, we do have to assess how we set up because we don't know who's fully ready to play. Said it all year. We're going to maintain it. We have played a lot of minutes. You're going to have to rotate with that in mind. Part of that's why I was so annoyed with how late the subs were against Bayern Munich. Because they should have been earlier so you could rotate and give players just that little bit more rest, you know? A little bit more rest. But set up the team the way you want. I'm still going to expect a victory. It's not going to make any difference to me. It shouldn't make any difference to the rest of you guys either. On the PF, I'm going to hold on to the PFA thing for a little sec because we'll talk about that separately. On Garnacho, in the last 2 games, he was very good when he came on, so we are happy with the way he's adapted to our style and what we want from the winger. I think he is ready to start. There you go. Alejandro Garnacho likely to start against Manchester United. Fine. Fine. Neto, like, he can't... You played him for about 70 minutes or so on Wednesday. I don't expect him to play in this game, except off the bench. Garnacho starts, fine. Fine. This is the game where you endear yourself to Chelsea fans. Because if you want to do that, you got to drop a good performance. And ideally bag a goal. Ideally bag a goal. So, we shall see. We shall see. But I expect Garnacho to be starting. I expect him to be starting. And let's hope he is free of the Manchester United curse. Because I look, even Højlund's looking good since leaving United. Yeah, you start rising up some goals, mate. Start rising up some goals. On the United danger, they have the desire to win this game after when you struggle. There is a desire to win the next game. At Chelsea, at home, in front of their fans, there are all reasons why this game is important. That is actually facts, to be fair. And I was speaking about this on Back Again. Manchester United, as a group, as a squad, as players, and as a manager, there's still going to be a lot of pressure on them compared to Chelsea. Now, and in terms of the fans, there's way more pressure on Chelsea than there is on Manchester United because a lot of them don't have a lot of faith and they're just waiting for Amorim to be sacked. But in terms of the players, they're still going to believe that their squad's good enough to climb the table. They're still going to believe that they're only a couple of wins away from getting themselves back in the conversation from Europe. Because we know from being in the gutter for 2 years, you are just a run of wins away. And it is just one win, and then you build on that, and you go on to the next one. And they have more favourable fixtures after Chelsea. I think it's Brentford and Sunderland. And that's before the international break where things get really peak for Man United. So they need this run of victories. They need this run of games. So I expect United to be motivated. I don't expect them to be shook or scared or anything. I expect them to be like pushing to win and still have the belief within them. So we have to keep that in mind. The players cannot go into this game complacent. They cannot. Cannot at all. What else? Esteval potential. Esteval can be great in all of the attacking positions. His talent is very good. He is a top player. He is 18. He needs time. I don't think anyone's said that he doesn't need time. We've just been very impressed with his start at Chelsea. And I really need to see him start on Saturday as well, please. And a goal, because I want to get that chant rolling again. Ooh, oh, Esteval, Esteval, Esteval. I hope he starts, man. I really hope he starts. But yeah, I don't think anybody has said that he didn't need time. But fair enough. Fair enough. On Mark Hiu, and if he's part of the plans, he said the reason why he's back is because we intend to use him. He needs to do things better and improve things, but for sure, we are going to use him. Still doesn't sound like he's got a lot of faith in Mark Hiu just yet. Loaning him, letting him get cup tied, and then bringing him back, man. Fucking hell, bruv. Yeesh, what a horrible summer for Hiu, I'll say that. But we plan on using him. Okay. Don't know when. I don't know where you start. But yeah. Yeah, cool. Like, part of me would like to see us utilize him a bit more. Not because I think he's like a game changer or anything. I just think he can give us similarities to what Delap has off the ball. Just give me someone that can like stretch the defensive line a little bit. Bully like the defenders a little bit. And like Mark Hughes, wham. He looks built. Like, I think he can do that. I think he's got good movement off the ball and like he could take a defender with him or something and just like give the likes of João Pedro and Esteval and Cole Palmer just a little bit more space to work with. That's what Delap did so well against the likes of West Ham, for example. I think you can bring me that. Now, on the ball, I don't know. Don't really know. We haven't seen enough of him in the Premier League to make that sort of statement. We saw him get 20 minutes against Man City last season, and then we saw him get like another 40 against West Ham before getting injured. We haven't had enough. We just haven't had enough game time to get an understanding with him. But yeah, I'd like to see him just get some minutes. Some minutes. Shame it ain't going to be against Lincoln, but we move. On Cole Palmer. This is the big one. Cole is okay, thank God. We have a session now. We flew back yesterday. We need to assess some of the players. There are doubts. Actually, no, I don't know then. I don't know. Well, one of Palmer or Esteval has to start. Let's just put that one out there. At least one of them has to start. But, yeah, we'll see. Even if Cole Palmer doesn't start, he can come off the bench and give us a lot in those minutes that he comes off the bench for. We saw it against Brentford. He can have that desired impact as well if it comes down to it. And it isn't like a Cole Palmer or we don't beat United. So, whatever. I think from what I remember, Palmer weren't even that great when we played United at home last season. So, it is what it is. On our record at Old Trafford, I think it's always difficult to play United away at their stadium. Now is not the right moment. Next year or last year, it is always difficult. Some of the games that they have played this season is not the real result. Even the City game. It will be a tough game, no doubt. Yeah. Didn't really say too much with that one. I won't front. I said now is not the right moment. next year or last year is always difficult. Well, when you have a record like that, Old Trafford, I'd say it's never really the right moment. But honestly, when I look at where we are right now, I don't even really mind it too tough. We've come off 2 like annoying results. We've got 2 favorable fixtures coming up, and we're playing a favorable team, just not in a favorable ground. Actually think this might be the right time the more I'm talking about it, because this would be a very good result in terms of burning some demons, bringing some peace back to the Chelsea fan base, stopping all the crybabies, and getting us back to winning ways. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, the more I think about it, this is the right time to play United. This is absolutely the right time. So, yeah. Cool. Cool, yeah, I don't really agree with that one personally, but we move. On the Bayern defeat, I think Wednesday's game is a normal game in terms of a Champions League match. Bayern away, we knew that was a tough game. We tried our best. For part of the game, we're very good. And then for sure, there are things we can do better like always. My feeling at the end of the game was a good feeling in terms of we are here and we will play our part in the competition. Yeah, don't say that, man. Play our part. No, go away. Go away. No, none of that. None of that, man. I'm not here for the play our part thing. I'm here because I want to win, you know. Come on, give me the fucking winning mentality, like quotes we were getting from like May in the Club World Cup. We're here to win. None of the whole we are here and play our part, man. Allow that. Allow that. Yeah, normal game in terms of the Champions League game. Bayern away, we knew that was a tough game. We tried our best. For part of the game, we're very short and then very good. And then for sure, there are things we can do better. And you should have put earlier subs. So when you say we, you got to be in there as well. You got to be in there as well. But yeah, just that last line, you know. Oh, he did say he wants to win every game. All right, cool. I'm literally just going off the blue Chelsea Dodgers quotes. So if he said that, thank God, you know. Thank God. Maresca, cool. All right, we're back in a good page again. Thank you for telling me that. Because I was looking at that last line, I was thinking, damn, really? We're doing that again? Okay, thank you, cuz. Appreciate that. Yeah, Nathan, man, fucking hell, man. Yo, yeah. Good. And yeah, let's talk about the PFA thing. So the PFA are monitoring Chelsea's treatment of Sterling and Axel Disasi. That is what we woke up to today, or more like what I woke up to today. Let me just bring that up on the big screen. Where is it? I'm going to talk about this and then I'll drop the link out. Where is it? Oh, did Pies even post about it? He might not have. All right, we'll go Dodgers then. We'll go Dodgers. Where is it? Boom! There we go. Big screen time. Here it is. So, the PFA are monitoring Chelsea's treatment of Sterling and Disasi. Sterling and Disasi have been given designated coaches to ensure that they will be able to secure a move away from Chelsea when the window opens in January. Doesn't sound like they're being treated terribly. And I think the PFA might have come to a conclusion that Chelsea weren't even doing anything that bad. Yeah, that was it. Ben Jacobs reported that. Chelsea and PFA respond after constructive talks over Sterling and Disasi. The PFA have held talks with us over both those players. PFA Chief Executive Officer Maheta Malango personally intervened after Sterling posted a photo of him training after 8 p.m, guys, because we made him train in the evening. Fucking hell, man. We made him train in the evening. What the hell, mate? Oh no. How evil. How horrible. Imagine the sort of life where you have to go out and train and it's dark. You know? Oh, no. Oh, dear. Chelsea are supporting Sterling and Disasi with a personal training regime to give them the best possible chance of a move in January or next summer. Sterling's social media post showing training after hours is not reflective of the current situation. Although he is working at different times to the first team squad, he is not solely confined to late night training. Thank God, man. Imagine what he would do if he had to work in the evening and train in the evening every day. Inhumane work, man. Inhumane work, you know. PFA sources say they have had constructive dialogue with Chelsea, and Give Me Sport has been told they are satisfied with the training conditions for both Sterling and Disasi, but it will continue to monitor the situation to ensure both stand the best possible start of a transfer in 2026. And the intervention comes after Sterling and Disasi failed to get moves this summer, having been loaned to Arsenal and Villa last campaign. Sterling is under 2 years left. He's being paid around the poor measly sum of 325k a week. His preference is to stay in London, with his son now part of Arsenal's academy, but a move to Fulham never materialised in the final days of the window. Napoli, Leverkusen, Munich, and Galatasaray were all credited with an interest. Bayern Munich wanted Sterling. Huh? Yeah, I don't believe that one, Ben. I'm sorry, man. I don't believe that shit for a minute. They're all credited with an interest in Sterling, but a move to any of them never advanced. Bournemouth held talks for Disasi. Saudi side Neum also made an approach. Both players ended up staying. The PFA want to ensure FIFA's regulations over isolated players are met, and they will support Sterling and Disasi to make sure they are given optimal conditions. Let me see if I can find what that should be. What are FIFA's regulations over isolated players? That's what I want to know. That is what I want to know. The PFA wants to ensure that Sterling and Disasi have the platform to train to an optimum level despite not being involved with the senior team. World Football's governing body has strict regulations over players who are isolated in squads in circumstances that could constitute abusive conduct by the club, which may entitle an individual to terminate his contract, citing just cause. The PFA has sought to ensure clubs are aware of FIFA's regulations, and yeah, so they want to make sure they're not in abusive conditions. I just want to know what the actual ones are. Doesn't say anything. Yeah, whatever. I can't be asked to go look for any more than what I've already tried. But yeah, poor guys, man. Poor guys. And the rivals will use this as an opportunity to say, oh, Chelsea are heartless. Chelsea are ruthless. They don't know how to treat players. Why do players go to Chelsea? You guys had opportunities to leave. And you said no, okay? You said no. You had multiple clubs looking at you. Saudi had interest for Sterling and Disasi. Fulham were interested in Sterling. Obviously didn't materialise, neither did the Tyreek George move. But you had options to leave. We did not block those options for you. You blocked them yourself. Disasi literally blocked moves from Premier League clubs that probably would have started him every week because he was hoping and praying that Monaco would come back in for him. And they didn't. And we're meant to be the villains in this situation. You are not part of our plans. You lot are deluding yourselves into thinking you could get back into the team. You are not a part of our plans. And in terms of the way that we're treating them, nothing's been abusive. You have a personal trainer. You are being allowed to train at the club. You're getting paid every week. The fuck's the problem? What the fuck is the problem? What more do you need? Do you need a masseuse? Do you need one to give you a happy ending at the end of it? Do you need more money? Maybe the Sassy might ask that. He's on 40k a week. It's not a Sterling thing, but you still making good money compared to like just your average Joe, you know them ones. And then we want to talk about, oh, we're abusing them and all of that. Shut the hell up. Even Maresca came out with one of the best quotes that I've seen on this situation. My father is 75 years of age, and for 50 years, he has been a fisherman working from 2 o'clock to 10 o'clock in the morning. That is a hard life. What Raheem is dealing with is not a hard life. What the Sassy is dealing with, it is not a hard life. And now I've just realized why Sterling posted that Instagram post about training and at 8:20. It wasn't to like say, yo, I'm still about or anything. It's to say, these man got me working at 8 p.m. They got me working at 8 p.m., guys. Look at the way that they're treating me, people. Look at the way that they're treating. I am a 4-time Premier League winner. And I've been reduced to training in the dark. I've been reduced to sitting in the dark. Man, fucking cry about it, man. Or buy a contract out, you know? Buy a fucking contract out if it's that deep. You got the money. We've been fucking paying you every week, and you've barely been worth a tenth of that. But yeah, Demon At, that's what they're saying, man. Oh, they're going to have me working at 8 p.m. in the winter. It's going to be fucking freezing. Shut up, man. Leave then. No, leave. Lower your contract. Lower the contracts that you're asking for. Lower the wages that you're asking for, innit? And then you'll be all right. Then you'll be all right. There was another quote from Maresca on it as well. He said, I've been in Raheem's situation and Axel's situation as a player. I know it's not the best feeling. You want to play games, but for different reasons. The situation is the way it is at the moment. The club is giving them the opportunity to work in the right way. That's all I can say. I know it is something you like and want to talk about. It's not just Chelsea. It's every club in the world. Everyone in the world would do the same damn thing. When for any reason the player in the club does not find a solution, you give the players the tools to train, but you are not involved in the squad. I repeat, you are not involved in the squad because you are not a part of the plans anymore. Man, want to act like Chelsea are the only club that has been doing this shit. We have not been the only club that's been doing this. Manchester United literally just had a bomb squad. PSG a few years ago, these men had a bomb squad that included Kylian Mbappe in it. I think even Hakimi was in that one as well. Do I have this? Yeah, here's the image. This is it. This was the PSG bomb squad a few years ago, bruv. Look at that, 15 man. You got nearly an entire starting 11 and subs. Right here. This was their bomb squad at one point. This, and look at number 14, man like Kylian Mbappe in there, bruv. How heartless, you know? Arsenal, these man had a Aubameyang in the bomb squad because he went to go visit his sick mother. Who else had one back in the day? There's a few further behind. I can't really remember off the top of my head. But lots of clubs have done it. We've even done it in the Roman era. Florent Malouda, straight off winning a Champions League with the Blues, just sat on his own in training for an entire year because he weren't trying to leave. Man United, yeah, Jamar, fucking Garnacho, Rashford last season. That was one I was thinking of. Mesut Ozil, big facts. Big facts. Bare teams have done the bomb squad treatment. It's just not been abusive situations. Why didn't the PFA get involved? Because Arsenal didn't abuse them either. They were just out of the plans, so they weren't with the squad. It is normal. And that's what Maresca was trying to say. It's every club in the world. It's not just Chelsea. Every club in the world would do this. So, find a club and fuck off. You know, it's as simple as that. It is really as simple as that. And to everybody else trying to act like we are abusing or not treating the players correctly and everything, we are. We are. You're getting paid every week. You're getting training. You're getting personal trainers. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Now, Melo, I think that's more Disasi than Sterling. Because Disasi, we've already seen the source a week or two with him hoping to find a way back into the squad. Melo, I think he would have wanted that if he couldn't get the Monaco move. Sterling, he don't give a shit. He don't give a shit. He knows this is his last big paycheck and he's just going to rinse it for everything that he's worth. Now, I'm not villainizing him for that. I get it. You're getting 325 bags a week. Get your fucking bag. Whatever, man. It's RL ultimately for giving you that money. But I am not going to pretend that you're a victim. Because you're not. You're not a victim. You're in a very privileged position where you don't even have to play regularly. You don't even have to play. You just have to train and look like you're trying to find your next club. Where you're probably not. You're probably not. Because you know nobody is buying you in London for the wages that you're on. You know that. So you know that this is just your big paycheck, your last big one, pause, and you're going to make the most of it. It is what it is, man. Just miss me with the sympathy act. You know, just get your bag, and when it's done, fuck off. Bye-bye. No. Sterling did want to move, but it's very specific to him. London club. Only a London club. And he has to still be able to keep his money. So he was willing to leave, but it had to suit him financially. And also family-wise. So, yeah. Yeah, Keeman, bro. I go gym later than him. I go gym like around fucking 1 a.m. and shit. Where's mine? Where's my 325k a week, you know? I fucking love that. Yeah, Højlund, another one. I didn't know Nunes got bomb squadded, but, yo, fairs. Sure, Liverpool would have been on that shit anyway. I'm sure there's a few players that they've had to isolate to try and, like, force out the club. I think even before Roman, we did that with Winston Bogart. He was the first one to, like, run his contract down because he was on a wage he knew he didn't deserve, and he knew he weren't getting anywhere else either. Bet Sterling ain't even watching. Probably not. Probably not. That brother is just vibing and he's just sorting out his new academy. He's got the RS7 academy, which we pay him for. Just do your thing, man. And stop trying to paint the club in a bad light, you know. Stop trying to paint the club in a bad light. It's boring. Fucking boring. Fucking jarring, bro. But yo, big up to the chat. Big up to every single one of you that's locked in. What's the likes that we're on? Have we hit 100 yet? 150. Nice. Let's get to 250, chat. Let's get to 250 ASAP. I don't think there was any more news for the day. I didn't see anything. No, these were all just Maresca quotes from the Bayern Munich game. Did Simon Phillips report anything? Absolutely not. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Antwi signed for 3 years. Nice. Probably still going to get flipped. I won't front. There's no shirt sponsor news. There isn't. One will just drop whenever it drops. Part of me thinks now that the new APT rules with Man City and that whole case has been thrown apart, I think that might also be playing a part in our new shirt sponsor, because maybe now you could have a sponsorship deal with someone who's in the consortium of Chelsea, and you use that as a funnel to put more money into the club. Because now City can have the Etihad Airways sponsorship and put them for like 100, 150 million a year or something, and the Premier League aren't going to say anything. So maybe now we're thinking that might be another loophole or something for us to push more money into the club through one of the sponsorships associated with someone in the Chelsea consortium. Maybe like one of the companies Bowley's with, or like Clear Lake or something. God knows. But part of me thinks now that's what's taking it a bit longer. So we'll see. All I know is I expect for all this time that we've been waiting for, whatever deal we get, it's got to be big money. It's got to be big money for you. If I hear like 40, 50 million a year, yo, I'm going to lose my head. Not lose my head like mad, but I'm going to think, raw, that long for a 40, 50 million sponsorship deal? Fucking hell. But that's not going to be the case. The three sponsors that we're still debating over, allegedly, I think that was all 60 million plus. So I would assume whatever we get will be within that range and probably a bit more on top of that. So, yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. It'll drop whenever it drops. Part of me just wants to see it get done just so it's done. It's one less thing we can all just stop having to think about. But who knows? I said, please get me a Coca-Cola sponsor. Yo, imagine, man. I want one of those fucking refillable Coca-Cola areas all around the bridge. That would be sick. That would be fucking sick. Be like fucking walking into Five Guys or some shit. If you know, you know. Yeah, let's get this link sent out. Big up to every single one of you that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that shit. And yeah, let's see where everybody is. Up the shelf. That's too low, bro.
I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We lose together. We are as we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We lose together. We are as we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We lose together.
Yeah, where the fuck is the Gordon, dude? Yo, Steve, pull up.
Together we overcome. Together we can be stopped. We will reach those goals we set together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. Together we win. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together.
Together we can be strong.
We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We lose together. We are as we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan.
Yo, jeez, what are we saying, man? Hope you're all
Yeah,
good.
just real quick before we start, one of your promo codes at the bottom of your screen has an extra E in it.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Swear down. All right, save for that. Save for letting me know. I'm going to have to look at that. I haven't had that thing up in a minute.
That's a shout out to Logic in the chat. He spotted it.
Oh, was it Logic? Yo, big up Logic, man. I appreciate you for that. Appreciate that. Where's the... Which one is it? I'll have to search for it properly later. But yeah, 48 hours removed from Bayern. Like, actually, Steve, first off, seeing you here, how did you find the game on Wednesday? I haven't spoken about that with you yet.
Yeah,
GGs and all that.
No, good game. You played well for some parts of it, but if I'm honest, I didn't feel too threatened or worried. I think maybe, I don't know if it's an inexperienced thing or it was honestly, I think we played a little bit better than I thought we would. So I thought we turned up in some aspect. I don't think we were brilliant, but we definitely, very similar to Barcelona yesterday against Newcastle, where Barca just, they knew what to do in the scenario that they were in, playing with the lead. They're very comfortable doing that. And, you know, both Barca and Bayern München, they play with high lines. And I think it was just good game management from Company, to be honest, which usually is not his strong suit. But I thought
it was the reverse, to be honest.
What's that?
With ours, it was the reverse. I don't think our game management was good either. Our sub should have been over.
Yeah. Yeah, so I thought we were relatively comfortable throughout the game. I just don't think you tested Neuer in goal enough, to be honest. But yeah, like look, the goals it was unfortunate for you guys conceding the first one because it was the free kick and then it went off the ref and then we Olise took advantage of a favorable matchup on the right, put a great ball in. It's a great ball in, and Chalba's unfortunate to concede the own goal. But if we're being honest, like Chalba is a decent center back at the best of times. You're asking him to make like a world-class clearance because you gotta think Upamecano is on him. And he's
that
got
first goal, I look more at tossing, to be honest.
Yeah, and maybe you could even say Sanchez should be like diving out for that, but it's a crowded box. So it was one of those where we caught you at the perfect time. Olise put in a great ball with pace and precision, and that's why you put balls in the box. So that stuff like that happens. I don't care if it's a Kane goal, if it's an Olise goal, if it, you in a game like that where you're playing a good opponent, you got to take the lead somehow. When you put great balls into the box like that, good stuff happens. So I thought that was good. I
think the tactics were very good as well in terms of how to deal with Cucurella because I don't think Olise cooked him, but it was just all the runners behind him. Like no one was tracking the runners, and it just made him so easy. Just get the ball, ping.
Okay, Limer was always offering the support, and he could go into midfield, and Kimmich would, go wide right a bit.
Kane as well. I'll be real. Kane moving to a club of your quality, bruv. It's just made him level up even more.
And that's and what did I say to you, Lewis, on Sunday after the game? After the Man United Man City game, I felt confident in the win for two reasons. Kane, Olise. You have very good players, no doubt about it. But players of that level, I think Palmer's close to Olise, but I'm probably taking Olise just a smidge. But it's stuff like that. But to be fair, Palmer made a huge difference in the game. I mean, the goal was fantastic.
Palmer and Sanchez were the only two that turned up.
I thought he was.
I was here thinking, like, look, Tosin might be able to handle him because he's more physical. So no. There's way too much in Kane's bag for that. Way too much. Big up, Jimmy.
Cole Palmer's a better player than Michael Olise. I'm tired of hearing this crap.
All right, All right, technical ability. Who you give it?
No. Michael Olise was in this league. Did he do what Cole Palmer did?
No.
Okay, what are we talking about? He was in this league.
I won't front at that time, like Chelsea and Palace were both doing the mid-table thing.
Yeah, he was in this league, and he couldn't do what Palmer did. All this idea of all of a sudden that Olise is just this better player than Cole Palmer, based on what? If
on attributes.
At least they're doing his thing. Like, I will say that as well.
If Cole Palmer was in Bundesliga where everybody play high line, do you imagine? Do you know how many fucking assists he would have?
He'd have as money as Olise.
He'll have double.
Yeah.
He'll have double.
Jimmy, I'm not trying to downplay Palmer.
No, y'all do be trying to downplay Palmer. As far as I'm concerned, because Michael Olise ain't never did what Cole Palmer did in the Prem. Never.
Yeah. Jimmy, he did similar.
No, he didn't.
The year before,
look, the numbers that the goals and assists. Daniel, because like the numbers that Olise is doing, like last season with Bayern, Palmer was doing that under the same.
No, not at Bayern. His last season at Crystal Palace.
His last season at Crystal Palace, he did not score nowhere near as many goals as
his ratio was the exact same as Palmer's.
What ratio? We talk goal score. How many goals?
He got 16 GA in the Prem.
16
He got 16 GA in the Prem.
What are we talking about?
How many games did he have 16 GA?
19. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, whoa.
What the fuck are we talking about? He did that in his
Olise put up fantastic.
Cole Palmer is better than Michael Olise.
Yes, he's better. That's not what I'm arguing. I'm not arguing. Palmer's clear of Olise to me. But
that's the argument. Is you jumped in and don't even know what we're arguing about.
No, I was arguing your point that he didn't do similar in the Prem. He did. That's why he got moved. He did.
Yo,
16
Daniel,
games for Chris.
that's easy. But Daniel, you know, that's cool. But that's cool. That's cool. But there's no guarantee over the next 16 he would have did the same thing. Over the next 16, he could have went ice cold. I'm not
but over the next 30, he did like 45 GA.
Yo, in another league, though. In another league.
Yeah, but we've seen that Bayern. We've seen that Bayern.
And by saying this, I am in no fucking way trying to say Michael Elise is not a great
I know you're not.
fucking
I know.
player.
I know.
He's a great player.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's better than Cole Palmer. I don't. I just don't.
I'll give it to Palmer on shooting. I think Palmer's a better finisher. I think crossing, Elise slightly. I would say.
And what I was gonna go based off of is, I think everything else you can go tick for tack except goal scoring.
That's fine. That's fine.
And that's my thing. Yeah. He does not score goals like Cole
I trust
and he
Palmer.
Gets the opportunities too.
I trust Palmer to slot away a penalty more than Elise or to finish. Yes, I would say that.
And it wasn't. I wasn't trying to diss Elise, but this is the third day in a row I've heard Cole Palmer and Elise talk, and I heard people just like, "Oh yeah, he's better than Palmer," and I'm no.
Palmer's finishing is wicked.
It's easy to just say that, but when you put it together, Elise is a superstar too. Y'all bugging about Palmer's a superstar. Elise is a superstar too. You win if you win motherfucking Bayern Munich Player of the Year. Yeah, that ain't.
Oh, he playing for that award. Fairs, that's a flex.
Yeah, that ain't.
And he deserved it, by the way.
Yeah, that ain't regular levels. That ain't like, he's.
Listen, I rate Elise crazy high. Y'all know I wanted him.
Most of us do, to be fair.
Arguing over the wages. I rate him crazy high. So yeah, you're not gonna get me to say anything bad about him. And I rate Palmer super high too. So I mean, there's nothing. There's no argument for me there. I was just arguing on Jimmy's point because when he did 10 and 16 GA and
16 and 19,
I said, this guy's now hitting the world class level. He's gonna be world class, and we didn't sign him, so we fucked up.
No, I hear it. I will tell you right straight up. I think Elise is a better winger than all these niggas that y'all be hyping up. Rodrigo from I think he's better than him. Leao, all those guys. So it's not
you would say Elise is a top 3 winger in the world?
I think the only wingers that I would really like put over him is Jamal and Salah. Other than
Palmer too.
I still look at Palmer as over him. Who?
Rafinha is definitely
Rafinha.
I'm not giving him his
Rafinha. Nah, I don't think Rafinha is better.
Nah, he's playing to a crazy level. I'm sorry.
He is. But if you ask me, I would take Rafinha is too. He's kind of wow. He's too wild.
No, he's not though.
But he is wild. The way he plays.
Not wild. He's not wild.
Daniel, I'm talking about what I prefer as a footballer. I'm telling you, I'd rather Michael Elise. He looks more controlled. He's more. I like. He's the type of baller that I like.
Preference. I mean, preference is preference. But what you said was who's the best in the world. I can't put him over. I can't put him over Rafinha right now. Rafinha's been performing to a disgusting level the last 2 years.
So has Elise. Shit, Elise.
Yeah, but he can play to a higher level. Like what he's done in the Champions League. I've never seen any. I've seen what wingers have done that. Neymar, maybe.
I'll take Elise over Rafinha. I hear you, but I'm good.
Nah, I wouldn't. Not right now.
What's the age on the two? Like 20.
That's like 25 or 26,
24 and 26 or something like that. Older. They're not too. I know they're not too far away from each other. Yeah. They're in the same group.
Rafinha, you could argue, is in his prime.
Yeah, he's in his prime.
Yeah, sure. Whereas Elise might not be.
Rafinha is 28. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the crazy thing about Elise. He does have another level or two to go to.
Yeah,
to reach that top world class. Like that's what I say. That's what I think is scary about Jamal because it's like he can get better. And it's like, if he get better, what the fuck exactly are we looking at? You know what I mean? Like, we're looking at another Messi Ronaldo situation with him. Yeah, if he gets better, like, yo, bro, he's gonna be.
Oh, it's saying you're Marvy Esteval and that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Esteval gonna have to gonna have to make sure he maintain his levels. Well, yo,
I hear like, all that's come because he's cooked Cucurella. I
wouldn't really consider it cooking.
See, hold on, Jimmy. The chat's trying to cook me. Listen, we gonna play him. Don't worry, we gonna play Rafinha. Don't try to talk to me like I'm like he's a bum.
Nah, Rafinha's a beast.
We're gonna play him and you're gonna see. Don't worry.
He's a beast. Rafinha's a beast. Y'all bugging. Rafinha's a beast. Did y'all niggas see Rashford's second goal?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, Steve.
God damn.
I end up looking more into the sporting game. I won't front.
That's the shit that make you go, yeah, he has to get out of United. United, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. He got to get out of United. Like that.
His ball striking's always been good.
It's a talented player. He needs the right man.
Listen, this whole United ruins clubs thing. I hope we get a little bit of that glory as well, man. You know, please.
We need it.
He did the smart thing. He went on loan because he's waiting for Amorim to get fired. He'll be back.
He'll be back. Yeah. I think he loved that club too.
Everybody's smart. Just go on loan right now. Don't worry about it.
That's what Kobe Mano was trying to do.
Yeah,
Kobe Mano was like, "Yo, let me get the fuck out of here on loan."
He said, "Send me on loan. Send me on loan. I know you're gonna get fired, and then once you get fired, I'll be back."
I'm back.
Well, you better hope he gets fired.
No. Listen, we know he's getting fired. Bro.
He's getting fired, bro.
He's getting fired.
He's gonna have to do some super miracle shit not to get fired.
You know, it's bad.
I don't even think he has to do that. I just think, Jimmy, I just think
only at least was a legend. They were trying to give him time. I don't give a fuck about him. He's gone.
I think
that's the thing, because we're thinking about it from like a sporting perspective, obviously.
Like
United just doing shit sacking him, but I'm talking about like from an Ineos perspective. I don't know if they have the money to even afford to sack someone like Amorim and then hire another manager.
United always have money.
Let's see if go. No, that's what were you gonna say, bro?
I don't even think I don't even think Amorim to keep his job going in next year has to do any Superman thing. I just think he has to get from extremely low level performances and results to like average, because then if you think about it, perception is reality, bro. If someone is a terrible person, but then all of a sudden they cut out like 50% of it, they look like an amazing person compared to who they were, right? So if Amorim just finishes 9th place with like 15 wins, you could make the case, he doubled his win tally from his previous 30 games. Oh, that's improved. Like, obviously it's not good enough. But like, you also got to think, Man United fans are very easily impressed, and they are horny to back managers for the principle of it. So if he does even an average job the rest of the season, and maybe makes like a cup semifinal or a final, or maybe nicks a FA Cup somehow, then he'll look amazing, and then people will be like, "Oh, he's on an upward trajectory."
Yeah, that all sounds good. He's going to get fired by December, man. I have my bet in already.
Yeah, because I think he continues to be terrible, to have terrible.
That sounds amazing and all that, but they're going to fire this man.
I don't know if they're competent enough to.
That's where I was trying to come from. Yeah, it is what it is. Like, he seems like, he should get sacked.
The only thing
I feel like they're worried about doing the Ten Hag thing again, and like
and their fans are gonna write a freaking letter again.
The only thing you can worry about is when they fire him, because I was worried about them firing him before our game.
Oh, we dodged the bullet. He didn't get sacked before us. Yeah,
but he's gonna get fired. Yeah. It's just a matter of.
I don't know, because they've had too many good opportunities for it. That last international break, you are not finding a better chance.
Yeah, that last international break is the best chance.
Yeah, but if he goes on like an average run, then he'll keep it. He'll keep it. If he gets let's say they somehow draw with you guys tomorrow, and then they win against Brentford and Sunderland, he'll keep his job.
When the new signings they've signed for a combined like 200 mil, have 3 goals in between them, he's gonna get fired. I don't know what you guys they've spent.
Daniel, you know what it is? I just don't. I think they're more incompetent than you do. That's the only thing.
There's evidence.
I think they're more incompetent than you. I don't give them any benefit of the doubt.
When they spend money, it's like when they back Ten Hag at the end and got him all his bums, and he's still. That's when they give him like 6 games, got him out of there.
They got like 4.5. They gave him 4.5. 45 minutes.
Yeah, like, well, this guy, they've given you your money. Last season they were doing now they've given him his money. He's gonna get. We'll see, man. If Mbeumo don't got 10 goals by December, he's gone, bro.
Yo, listen.
All that money to be
I think we're all gonna be surprised how long he lasts.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nah,
I think we're gonna be surprised
because he's gonna lose the locker room. Once you lose the locker room, you're done.
No, it's because they invested.
That's already happened.
To be fair, Ten Hag didn't have no locker room when they won a trophy.
Yes,
y'all
he did.
remember
When he lost the locker room is when they got rid of him.
But they should have fired him. That's the thing. That FA Cup win, remember, the players weren't really like vibing with him at all. They were like they were acting like he wasn't there. So clearly he had lost the locker room by then. But they still kept him going into the next season. And then it took them 7 or 8 games when they lost to West Ham after like the second or third international break. But they're incompetent. They are very, very incompetent. They'll keep him for longer than that. I think maybe in January he goes or December.
Let's put it back then. I bet that he goes before January. $100.
Before? No, I'll go.
He definitely must be gone before January. 100%.
Let me check their schedule.
No.
Because I think they got Liverpool in the next 5, and they could get belt to ass versus Liverpool. No, let's think. Lewis, you want to pull up their schedule?
Who United's?
Yeah.
Where is it? Manchester.
Boom.
Big screen.
Let's see here. When's his brother gonna get fired? Okay, so I think you guys will beat them. I'll go 2-0. I think Brentford win. I think they will scrape a win versus Sunderland somehow. Like
that after the international break is dark.
So they'll get slaughtered.
Yes.
They'll either lose narrowly or get slaughtered versus Liverpool. They always lose versus Brighton, no matter who. Brighton have their number, and they have for years. So that's an L. Nottingham Forest away. Let's be nice and say draw. And then away to Spurs. That's an L. And versus Everton, draw. Palace away, probably a draw or a loss.
Okay, let's stop right there. So from the start, don't keep going, Jimmy. Don't keep going.
You know what? I think he's gone.
Stall him out, man. Stall him out.
I think he's gone. I think he is.
Let's stop right there. So now you said they have 1 win, and that's like game week 12.
Yes.
You think he's gonna?
Yeah, he ain't making
You know the fucked up part? He wasn't being unfair. I could tell he was looking for a win. If you heard him read,
He was.
I gave him the Sunderland one, but
he was looking for a win.
Good.
It was nothing there, yo. It's dark. It's dark days over there.
All right, so I don't think he makes December then. I don't think he makes December.
Yeah,
he'll be fired. He'll be fired after the Crystal Palace game, probably.
Now we agree. Like I said he's not gonna make it to January. He's gonna get fired. But again, that's even late because he should be fired now. But
yeah, he should have been going, bro.
He shouldn't have made the season.
They
want to give him a final to a 17th place Tottenham team. That should have been it.
Yeah. You gotta just cut the cord there.
Lost a fucking final to a 17th place.
Spurs.
And the Spurs.
Like when you say it like that, that shit make it even sound even worse. You lost a final to
and he was 16th place.
And let's not add, they lost 3 more times to them and got knocked out of the Carabao Cup by them too.
You lost to Tottenham 4 times in one fucking season. 4 times, 1 season. It's criminal.
The crazy thing is that even though Spurs beat them both times, they still finish below. They still finish above Spurs.
That's just
nuts,
pathetic.
yo. That's how bad Spurs was. Jesus Christ. But no, I think Amorim, he'll be gone. He'll be gone by like December.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
that's
happy
fair.
to help Manchester
You know-
United as long as they make it like easy for us to do that, innit? And they will do anyway because they're fucking shit.
Yeah.
Even
We
with
just need to
like
go
if we
up it, that's
rotate,
what it is.
even if we rotate, I could probably maybe see Santos and Esteval come into the team, hopefully. And that should still give us a bit more energy. And I kind of want to see what this Caicedo Santos pivot would be like for us from a starting position.
I
Alex
just
says,
hope-
what if we lose tomorrow? I'm not thinking about if we lose tomorrow because we ain't going to lose. Worst case scenario for me is a draw, not a loss.
Yeah. It'd be
We're not
self-inflicted if that happens. Yeah.
We have to take them as seriously as possible because if people haven't watched their games, you think they're just dog shit the entire game. They're getting chances to score. Don't
They're
give them.
just not taking any of them.
Sesko and
Don't
Ireland,
give them
yeah.
an easy, like don't make us be the game where it's like now they get confidence because finally they no because they've been missing. I think they've missed the most big chances in the league so far. Let that keep going. You know what I'm saying? So don't take him too lightly and you know what I'm saying? Like not really care. Oh no, it's gonna be no. Take them as seriously as possible and treat them like everybody else. Like because even against Manchester City, you saw Donnarumma making some great saves to keep the score, and then Man City kill them on the other end. So it's not like this is like. That's why I feel like I said earlier. Yeah, they're gonna fire this guy because he has decent players to play better than what he's doing. He's just shit. So take him seriously. Let's get our win. We haven't won there.
But I do think the players are like us as fans. We could look at United and think, "Nah, this is must win. They're fucking garbage." But as a players, like I think they're thinking the same thing as well. Like Maresca even said it in the presser too. Like he's got to like figure out which one's the right squad for us. He thinks United are still going to be a bit of a threat for us. So he said they have the desire to win this game. After when you struggle, there's a desire to win the next game. It's against Chelsea. It's at home in front of their fans. They're all reasons why this game is important. So I don't think the club are going to go into this complacent, especially with the last two games that we've had as well. We need to stop this from being 3 games without a victory. So I think they're going to walk out in the right state of mind. It's just whether they do. I mean, it's like whether we just leave with the 3 points. It's really just that. So yeah, I want to see how we
Chloe.
We lose.
Oh, brother. Oh, wait, are you coming to England soon?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jeez, are you coming down to London?
I
Or are you just staying up north?
I was advised when I do my carryover flight to stay the fuck at Heathrow and don't go around because I might get mugged. Apparently, I don't know if that's
What?
true or not.
Yeah,
So-
no.
No, man.
I have a 3-hour layoff, and so I'm flying from Boston to Heathrow, 3-4 hour layoff, and then I'm flying to Newcastle. It's an hour flight on my birthday as well.
I won't even get to see you in London then. Shit.
Yeah, I arrive on the 24th of February, and then I leave on March 3rd.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's far away then.
Yeah,
What, are you you're going to the Newcastle games then? I'm assuming.
Newcastle, Everton. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Nice. I hope you have a good time, man. Hope you have a good time.
I hope y'all lose. I hope you get relegated.
Hey, we didn't score a goal versus Everton last year, so hopefully that don't happen again. Fucking hell.
Yeah, they nearly cost you top 5.
Yeah.
Lucky Villa lost to United, didn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So,
that's all.
So, what's your lineup? What's our lineup for this game? What are we going with?
Oh, the lineup.
I'm interested to see what we do with the centre backs.
Well, I think
Yeah, that'll be the real question.
But what would you do with the center backs?
what's good with Achimpong? Is Achimpong injured?
Yeah, no, actually,
I'm thinking maybe Achimpong right centre back, just because Fofana wasn't great against Brentford, and I think that you can still get him a bit sharp against Lincoln.
see, me personally, I would play Achimpong, but I just think it'd be Bono and Tosin.
And I think James ain't going to start just based off how many minutes he played against Bayern and how leggy he looked in that game.
James not starting.
Yeah, Gusto Cucurella.
Would you play a variant 3 at the back or go with the 4 at the back? Like we had the second half of the Bayern game.
I wouldn't mind for the back as long as you don't spread the centre backs in build up like we did. Yeah. Especially you saw for like the third goal, you had Chalobah on one side of the box and Tosin on the other side. So I don't know. Achimpong right centre back, I don't mind that. Tosin is going to have to play the centre role because we just don't have anybody else.
We don't have anyone else.
Yeah, he has to play. That's for
and
real.
Then left centre back, maybe Hato.
Hato.
Even he didn't look that comfortable against Brentford either. But I guess with him at the very least, because he's left-footed, he's more comfortable on his left side. You might get better playing out the back than Chalobah playing there. Chalobah looks straight uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then Cucurella, I guess, would invert into midfield from there.
Cucurella inverting, yeah. Makes sense.
Like maybe that's the way you set up defensively, maybe. But even the fact that we're thinking like this, we just dug ourselves into so many problems this fucking window.
Yeah, man. I can't believe I was actually having arguments with niggas about whether or not we needed a center back, bro. This shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
And then now it's like we fucked. Like, yo, I just hope we don't get an injury. Like, yeah.
The thing is, we could have just kept one of center backs we loaned out. Wasn't it just we didn't just buy one? We could have just kept what we already had. Instead, we sent them away. I know it would have been a risk, you know what I mean? But either way, but wouldn't have been as bad. One, Sarah or Anselmino in our centre back line. You tell me one of them couldn't do better than Trevor Chalobah and Tosin? I don't know.
No, Anselmino, there just weren't enough minutes under his belt for it. And then Mamadou Sarr, we loaned him, and we didn't think the worst case scenario would hit, and then it literally just hit. And Colwell got injured, just like that. It's just horrid luck on that front. Now they're talking about potentially recalling him in January, which I'd be fine with, but you wanted to send him to Strasbourg not to piss him off. Now you're going to drag their best centre-back, not kicking and streaming back to London, but you're going to drag him back to London. All right, cool. You handle that one yourselves, but that's all self-inflicted because you didn't buy a centre-back when you should have done it anyway.
Yeah.
So you're just a victim of your own fucking bullshit. In all honesty,
it sounds dumb when they come with these statements of like you've got these inside solutions, but where the fuck are they?
It is literally Achimpong. There was a source after the Brentford game, which I think someone said like the club wants him to use Achimpong a bit more. I forgot who said it.
Because he signed the contract extension, makes sense. But
let me show you. Big up Alex as well, man. Hope you're good. What was his name?
I just here to wish homeless guy a horrible trip to Newcastle.
Thanks, Alex.
This is in February, but yes, man.
Appreciate it, bud.
Don't get upset. Don't get upset.
Probably alone in this. Alone in this. I personally think Tosin is a system buster. So
system who?
System breaker, man. System buster, man.
Yeah, buster.
Buster.
Well, like ruining the system.
Buster Rhymes.
Yeah, like for a whole season, it's gonna ruin whatever system.
He needs to stop being a hologram, bro. 3 goals, 4 goals in 3 games where the ball's gone under his legs as he's tried to block it, man. That's horrid, bro.
If Josh does that
in the last game, the Fulham disallowed goal and the first goal for Brentford.
Yeah.
That's the most frustrating part with him.
I'm surprised that UU guy is not here.
Who?
I'm surprised that UU guy is not here. That ooze is not here.
Oh, Matt.
Ooze.
Big up, Matt, but I don't want.
We ain't seen Matt in months, man.
Matt somewhere with a fucking hairless Filipino boy.
Yeah, don't make him pop up, man.
Why hairless?
That's how he likes them.
Don't make him pop up.
Oh yeah, if you say it 3 times, he will what's the thing?
Fucking Jimmy.
Like the fucking
fucking guy.
Blood, when you say Bloody Mary in a fucking bathroom with the
no, there's a movie.
Fuck for third.
Candyman, yeah. Oh, if Steve will actually meet Sophie in
Chloe.
person, Chloe.
Oh yeah, Prime too. He hates Prime. Yeah, Prime, shut up.
Oh my God! Oh
Yo,
my God!
Brad,
Fatur is on the
Brad,
suicide watch.
Hey, Chloe, go meet Steve at the airport for a few hours. Have some drinks and
Yeah. And watch Fatur.
Oh,
And watch.
no, no, don't get it missed. No, people.
send
I
back some
want
clips,
to
innit?
tell y'all this for fucking free. Me and Chloe are meeting up in Newcastle.
Oh yeah.
Hey!
Nice.
Well, I hear that, bro.
When does the
that?
when's the OnlyFans episode airs?
Yo, chill out.
I'm joking, people.
No, but are they?
That's man. Sorry. Bro.
Louis like I don't.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Steve, have a great time in England, man. I hope you end up.
You're not gonna stop by London. You don't have a taste for getting stabbed.
Oh no, my layover is. I'll be in London for 4 hours.
Yeah, but he'll be stuck in the airport anyway.
How many days you gonna be there?
For a week.
Oh, so you're not even gonna try to make a train ride for a day to London?
Yeah, we'll take you on a stadium tour, man. I've got a bunch
Yeah,
of 2 for 1.
so you can see some trophies.
Yeah.
Go to London, go see some.
No, I'm serious. Like a train ride for a day. Come in the morning, live at night.
Yeah. Well, I got.
Don't worry,
3
I'll
days
pattern
in
you with
between.
a stadium tour, man. You'll have a good
Yeah,
time.
Yeah, I think it will
Go
be.
see UCL, you know what I mean? Go look at the big
Yeah,
ear.
man.
World Cup and all that. Yeah.
Oh, Chloe says she's a wingman now. Come on, Chloe.
And Chloe's going to be playing the 10 role first. Couple assists and all that.
For who? For your boy?
Yeah, but Steve, you're in Newcastle, bruv.
Newcastle's gonna be jealous.
The
nightlife in England.
You say you gonna love the nightlife up there, though.
Yeah, man. You know how pissed I am that we got Newcastle away on the 20th of December, bruv. That's horrid. Freezing as a motherfucker. You go into the club, you're wearing 4 layers, and you can see your breath when you.
Not me. I wear shorts year round, bro. I ain't doing this.
Yeah. You see, you're gonna love Newcastle, man, because the girls do the same thing. They're in their little fucking tight dresses. I'm like, you are psychos, all of you.
Where Steve is from.
3 teeth. You're gonna see people with 3 teeth, fat bellies, and sandals.
No, he's not. In Newcastle, you gonna see a lot of bad bitches in Newcastle. Nah, Newcastle got a lot of bad women.
Yeah, got a lot of three teeth in a row for people too.
Nah, man,
everywhere has 3 teeth in a row. Everywhere got them. You know what I mean?
Oh, you hold the whole UK thing? Yeah.
Oh man. yeah, fuck. You know what I realized?
No, you're gonna have fun trip. Newcastle is actually pretty good. I have family.
Lovely spot.
Yeah, the nightlife. Yeah,
I'm excited.
Couple of them do some shit with strip clubs.
Don't do that.
I'm not doing it for tour, man. Hell no. I don't got Fatur money for
I was
Fatur.
about to say you ain't that Fatur. You ain't got that I was about to say Arab money, but he's you got that Mongolian money, you know what I mean?
Indonesian money, bro.
Yeah. Nah, he's Mongolian. He tricking y'all. That boy's Mongolian. He was born on the Russian borderline.
Hey, Chloe, I knew you was a good wingman. Come on.
Wait, is Mongolia on the Russian borderline? Did I get that right?
It's Kazakhstan used to be like I think yeah. I think it's still maybe part.
Yeah,
I don't know. Kazakhstan when Kazakhstan used to be in the USSR, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't remember after separate.
I actually watched a Kazakh game this morning.
I watched it too.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Because Chelsea's boy was playing. I actually rate him, but shit he can do about it. Like he's so like
small.
No. He's like, what do? You literally fight in one battle all the time, and you're losing it 99% of the time because the ball does not reach you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sapayev.
The quality of his teammates, what you're referring to, right? Yeah.
Sapayev, so he's such a small figure. That's why I was like, why are they calling him Aguero? Then I went and saw the video.
The finishing is very
The finishes is good. He's both feet.
Quality finishes.
And the low center of gravity.
Low center of gravity, all of that. And I was like, okay, I see that. I see the link. I see why. I see why. Yeah, I see why.
2026 Strasbourg.
The goal though. Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't even see him in the game. This team sucked. They didn't even touch the ball, but be good. He's not a priority for his team. They don't give him the ball.
Yeah.
No. When he does get the ball, he's like that goal was called.
Yeah, when he does get to his foot, back of the net.
The finish was great from
Kairat. It's like he's trying no ball.
Edmilson.
Quinda's goal was nasty. Like
Quenda as well.
I was waiting for him to shoot. I'm like, shoot. It's like, nah.
No, you see, Esteval does the same thing, right?
Yeah.
I've seen that exact same move.
Yes.
Esteval in the Premier League, and I think it was like his second game or his first game, and he scuffed the shot a little bit, and the keeper saved it. But to me, like when you look at a young player being able to get in those positions early, right at that age, create those kind of space for themselves, that's never going to leave them.
Yeah. Once Esteval settled and really my bad.
Yeah. Because if you don't have it, this is how I look at the wingers most of the time. If you don't have at least that ability to like separate yourself.
Oh, you got the Esteval jersey. Oh, you got
the cup one and everything.
Oh,
that's what. Yes, sir. That's what I rate when I watch the striker. The biggest importance for me, I watch the techniques of the guy striking the ball.
And I was about to say that. That's what I like about Esteval and Quinda. With Esteval, what we're gonna see once he get comfortable in that prim box, that left foot shot. What makes it so hard to block is he shoots it in that top corner.
I watch basically.
He missed it, or it goes in, but you never save the shit.
Basically, I watch the toe. I watch how the toe moves when he strikes the ball. The toes are very pointy and don't. The biggest reason the way they strike the ball is how high is your foot going after you strike the ball. If your foot keeps rising, you shite. I can tell you shite because you just went for.
It's gotta have that.
Yeah,
it's gotta have that.
It gotta be point forward, slightly high and forward. That's all it takes.
Yeah, that follow through is like
Yeah, but it does not go high. It does not gotta go high. Yeah. And that Kazakh kid strikes the ball well with both feet.
Yeah, well, when they the comp I was watching, that's what they kept saying. Aguero. He was like Aguero. I'm like Aguero. Then I started watching that shit. I'm like 16.
Yeah, that's a 16 years old.
If he was like in the PL2 in the print, like over here, he would be destroying that shit, destroying the PL2. He would be destroyed. Matter of fact, if he was born in
Shimweka, bro.
Yeah, they would be.
He kind of also has some Wissa to him as well. I'd say that's the other player. It kind of reminds me of Wissa.
And he's a bully. People don't understand. Those Asians, Russians, Kazakhs people, they bully. Okay. They really bully.
Tough, yeah, tough.
They're tough.
Yeah. Why? Because they grew up doing sambo?
No, because they grew up eating horse meat.
Oh, bravo!
Send it to Genghis Khan or what?
Yeah, they eat horse meat and sheep, and it's it.
Horse meat. Give me that.
Yeah.
Give me that.
It's different.
Yeah, put some good seasoning on that.
Those are the only animals.
You really do.
No. And do you know how cold? Do you know? No. You don't understand. The what's the name? The how you say it?
Oh, so you're saying they're just choosing to eat horse meat?
The what?
Are you saying they're just choosing to eat horse meat?
Yeah, horse meat. It's the national delicacy for them, and sheep. That's what they eat the most. The reason why I'm saying is the terrain is the brutal. They have one of the most brutal terrain in the world. It's a desert, but it's a cold desert.
Oh shit! It's desert, but it's cold.
Well, why did
but
you
it's cold.
That's what I said though.
What?
So fucking Antarctica.
I said it's
It's like open. It's no, they do have a mountains. Not Ararat. On the north of Almaty. Well, Almaty. There's a big mountain over there. But in the between lower part of Kazakhstan and into Mongolia, nothing but the flat, and it's fucking cold. Is like, can you imagine the wind? Nothing blocks the wind.
Blocking it.
Yeah.
Oh my word, you don't have idea. Like to even like the reason why I'm saying it's tough because those kind of. Why do you think Vikings are considered tough? It's because they have to survive the like they get slapped with the earth when they come out of vagina. Like he came out and the earth was like, fuck you, bitch, here's -60. You know what I'm saying? So they already like the body is already acclimatized to that thing. Like they are dead people. These people. That's nothing to do with like
when he come to England in the
because they did sambo. Like you troll.
What are you talking about? You were talking about football. Shut up.
Yeah, but you talk about Sambo. I said they're tough people. He's a bully. You can see it on the field. He's not afraid of going physical 1-versus-1. That's what I meant.
They'll be tough in the game. I said because they do combat Sambo as a joke. Oh no, it's not because it's so cold. Shut up, you nerd. I know it's cold out there.
He called nerd. He called me nerd. You fucking. You live in California. You calling me nerd? Weirdo.
That's because you live in California, man.
Leave my nigga Daniel alone. He out there doing hacky sack.
Yeah.
Give me that hacky sack.
Hacky sack.
Oh, brother.
All right, listen.
Don't get me wrong. Northern California is one of the most beautiful places on the earth I've ever been.
My mom live Northern Cali. She live in Folsom, man. It is.
This is one of the most beautiful parts in
San
the world.
Diego is the most beautiful. Not the streets of San Diego.
San Diego City is actually beautiful.
Yeah, but not the homeless. You ever been to the Skid Row? San Diego.
No.
Is something like you've never seen before. That shit is like
people. I've never been in
I'm
San Francisco, but people used to say San Francisco was beautiful. Not anymore. They say not anymore, but it used to be beautiful.
No, it is. It's an area of San Francisco where there's no homeless people and all that.
What about San Jose, Jimmy?
It's,
I never been to San Jose, but I'm going in.
No. What, like they used to be the hills, you know, that the hills, like, and the houses that used to be new. They never saying that they upgraded. Like it was, it remained the same since 80s. Does it make sense? I don't know. I've never been there, so.
San Diego is nice. The weather, that's the best weather in the world. San Diego.
What about San Jose?
I ain't never been to San Jose.
Do you know what was most weird place I've ever been in the United States? It's actually in Florida.
Yeah, Florida is a whole nother. You need a passport to go to Florida.
People keep. I've never understood why people keep saying like Alabama is the most redneck.
No.
Florida. Oh my word. Florida, it's the different kind of like people don't understand it, man.
Different type of rednecks, different type of racism.
There's when I was passing through because we went to like let's visit like a Florida. Let's not go 85 south or 95 south. Let's go through that to we're going to Louisiana. So let's not go through there. Let's go through Florida and part of Alabama. Jesus, I thought the Clint Eastwood will come on a horse on one of those neighborhoods, man. Yeah. I thought like, watch out, punk.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
that kind of like
Florida is country is fuck. Them people backwards.
There's a sign.
Everybody hear Florida and they think of Miami, they think of Orlando. They think
yeah. Miami is a separate. Miami should be separate state. To be fair,
Miami, Orlando, and Tampa should be separate. Everything else is like fuck.
There's a fence. There's a fence, like you know how you say you have people have signs on the fence. There's a sign like peaches. We shoot first, ask questions later. Peaches.
Why y'all get separated in Florida, man? Florida altogether gotta go. Nah, we gotta give them their independence, bro. Florida altogether.
I think if you ever think that United States will split up, I think Texas will be number one in California. Texas and California will be number one that separates.
Nah, California.
I know it will never happen, but if
we're not letting nobody separate, man. What are you talking about?
Hey,
Oh, Thunder Road. I don't live in South Carolina anymore. I moved to North Carolina, but I wish I wanna move back. I wanna move back.
there's nothing wrong with the Carolinas. The Carolinas,
Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong.
They're awesome.
Florida is
Love
shit.
the Carolina.
Carolinas are lovely. Florida is
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Florida is shit. I don't think people understand how Florida and how backwards those people are. They backwards.
It's like, bro, I grew up around the beach, man. So it's like I don't need. You can't sway.
Are you? That's the only state you've been living all the time, Daniel?
I lived in Jersey too.
You
lived in Jersey.
I lived in Newark
Oh, wow.
a year,
Out of here. When? For how long?
for a year and a half when I was, I think I was 10 to 11 and a half.
Oh, okay. You know that's where I'm from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like New Jersey. I like the climate actually over there. The earth is actually black, not in the Carolinas like it's red. Like our dirt is red.
You
When
know
you
what's
get
crazy
in your
about
shoes,
Newark?
it doesn't come out.
That
Dude,
red
when I was in
color.
Newark, I didn't know until I got to California. I really lived in the projects. But I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
You didn't know that though. Yeah.
I didn't know that until I got to California, and I was like,
Yeah, like I'm in the building.
By the way, but California looks like
like, because I felt so safe. I was chilling. I was outside. But then it clicked to me. I was like, oh shit. Everything I was hearing, that's what I was hearing.
Yeah. I was in the projects, thing. My projects. I've actually never lived in the building. I've never lived in a building.
No, I lived in the building. I was in the actual building.
Yeah, I always lived in a house. Always lived in houses. But it's just that my neighborhood was
like,
fucked. You know what I'm saying? Just my neighborhoods was fucked, bro.
California.
All the way up until I got into
Maldini.
when I got to high school, that's when my pops was like, yeah, we out of here. I saved up enough. We out of here. He got us out. He got me out the fucking hood. We moved out the hood to the burbs. I lived in the burbs for 4 years. I left my pop's crib when I was 19. So 5 years I lived in the burbs. My high school years was pretty fucking decent. I can't lie. I was in high school. My last year of high school. I'm talking about 4 years. My last year of
I graduated high school in '96.
I graduated in 98.
My
Class
secondary
of
school,
2019,
2014.
baby. 2019.
2014.
High school in 98, man. I was thinking of
Just in time for the World Cup.
Where was you at 98?
shit. At that point, I think I was just with moms traveling the world, bro. I was still young to tell.
You still young as shit. Yeah, 98. I was
90, yeah, I was just popping out of my mother. Fucking hell.
I was like, fine.
I was 4.
I was parties back then. A lot of them was inside the house.
You know what's crazy? I do remember when it went from 99 to 2000. I remember that whole day. I remember the whole thing.
See, I remember 1990,
like
1993, 94, 93, 94 is when I got internet. Nobody knew what internet was where I lived.
Jimmy,
I had to explain to them what internet. They didn't even fathom what internet was. Trying to explain internet was like I had no fucking words. I was like, it's just stuff there. They're like, what stuff? Well, I was like, well, I go to NBA.com, NFL. They was like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, well, you go there. They got articles, the stats, all the players, and then they.
So here's how I got introduced to internet. I've never had it at my house before I moved to United States. In the 2002, that's the first I see internet in the house.
2002.
2002, when I moved to United States, that's the first time I've seen internet at somebody's house.
Internet in 90, 93, 94.
Jimmy.
Well, yeah, when Biggie died, I found out Biggie Smalls died on the internet.
Jimmy, here's another thing for you. In Soviet Union, we have apartments. We rarely have a house like private houses. All of it like apartments. So my phone, like line phone, that you had to wait for 5 years in line to get a house phone.
Oh,
I was the only one that got a house phone in the place where I was grew up. And everybody on my block used my phone to make calls.
Make a call.
And to receive the calls. So when people call somebody on the block, guess who's fucking running up and down the stairs?
Yo, Vladimir.
I was, you know what's funny? It was 1986. I remember, man. 1986 when I got the phone. What's funny was I was my dad's remote control for most of my life to the TV, and I was remote control to everybody's phone in the building. That's who I like when I was growing up. Like, you oldest one, you do it. That's how, like, people don't understand how bad was like Soviet Union to non-Soviet Union. That's why I was like Daniel was saying, like, oh, in the 90s. It's a wild, wild west in the 90s, man.
I saw a documentary on it. Yes.
Yo, people don't understand. It's literally wild, wild west.
All in the 90s. Yeah, that shit was crazy. That's a crazy time to be alive.
Crazy time. Friend of mine called me. You raised in the last how you say it, last like generation. We call you last generation because you didn't properly got educated, and you did like you literally like disappear. Like there's a 20 years in life, and that area of the world that just disappears. Rarely somebody can, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, history was keeping. It was just wild.
Exactly.
Wild.
But anyway, I think I forgot that it's a home game tomorrow.
No,
that's why I was saying if it was. It's away. Yeah. We draw in the fucking.
Yeah, that's what I was actually saving my.
Going to that shit hole again.
We draw on fucking shit.
Yeah, I think we're gonna draw too. Sucks, doesn't it?
I actually go for
I think we win this one just because they ain't sacked Amarim.
No.
1-0 Chelsea win.
Another thing is,
ain't no way this lasts another season. There ain't no way, man. I'm sorry.
Another thing that I would like to people understand, the Santos doesn't start tomorrow. Like, y'all need to get you through the Santos doesn't start.
Nah, he's starting tomorrow.
You'll see he's not.
He's not starting.
He's not starting.
Didn't he already? He actually said it, didn't he?
Nah. I think it was Garnacho. He said was ready to start.
No, but hold on. Hold on. I heard somebody repeat that today. I don't know what I was.
Someone in the chat said they heard something, but I didn't see nothing.
No, there is no. I heard about Blondie, but I didn't hear about.
He said something in the press conference about.
By the way, you know what I realized? That Garnacho guy has such a. I want to say it, but I'm gonna like don't. There's a freaking European.
No, it's from some Felix account.
There's some European features in that face. There's some lab work done on that genetics. The way Garnacho's jawline is, I swear there is some German blood in there. The way Garnacho looks like, I swear, man. You just look at him. He looks like Adolf Lundgren.
I mean,
no, that's Benzo.
Yeah, why are you saying it like he's like? Because I mean, obviously.
Yo, Jimmy.
From German history.
I can't name. Was it this?
I got dip, boys. Love.
Yeah, big up, man. Because I think this is a fake quote.
Oh, so it was fake. Okay, I know. I heard somebody read it. Okay.
This brother's one of the clickbaiters. That's why I blocked him.
Yeah, he should be sent to the ER. Fucking bastard. I hate those.
Why? Why did ER people have to deal with him?
Well, yeah, my bad.
Like, enough with that. You know the number 2 rules that people come to ER. Oh, you know what? We haven't tried this, and that's the last thing they ask before we end up in the. He's like, oh, let's try this. That's another question that they ask before end up in the ER, no matter who you are. By the way, Garnacho's face. Back to that. Look at the fucking jawline on that thing. That thing is. Look at this. That is not a South American. That's.
Of course, he's not South American. He's fucking third right. Let's be for
real. Alexander.
Hang him in the chin, bro.
He's German, man. Come on, man.
His name is Alexander.
He's German, bro.
He is so not a South American. It's not even funny.
We know.
He's German, bro.
Well, to be fair, they don't consider him as well.
You know, it's mad when Messi used to play poor for Argentina. They said that he's not. He's more Spanish.
Oh yeah, I
remember those times. Remember those times?
Yeah, the mid 2010s. He used to get cooked by Argentine.
He used to be mad as hell, man.
It's like English people. When what's his name? That sheep herder wins the Wimbledon. He's English. If he loses the Wimbledon, he's
from Wales.
Oh, gone up for Spanish. Oh, there you go.
He's talking about Andy Murray.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Garnacho.
Andy Murray, yeah, Andy Murray.
Yeah.
Every time Andy Murray lose the one of the Wimbledon, oh, he's not.
Yeah, he was
He's
born
not
in
English.
Madrid.
Yeah, he's born in Madrid. Garnacho. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's like he's Welsh.
Garnacho's
Now-
German, bro.
That makes it even more likely.
He's German. He's German. Look at that German jaw. Fight
I'm telling you, man.
Fight Snurgen, Snurgen. Fight for the fear.
Oh dear.
This nigga remind me of high. You know, that's the bullshit documentary just make us watch in high school, man. Play that bullshit. You know, here's a speech from Hitler. What is this?
No, that motherfucker used to be giving his speeches upset. Like, yo, he used to be.
And everybody gets hyped to tell. I'm looking like, yo.
When he started talking, I was grabbing my gun. Like, you know what? Let's go get these motherfuckers for real, yo. Let's go get them motherfuckers. He be having you gassed up. He should have been the German national team coach. They might have won something recently.
What's funny is that guy was on so much methamphetamine.
Oh, I'm about to say the amount of drugs you could imagine.
Oh my word, the amount of drug that guy was
Come
on.
on. But you heard about what they said the first time they took him to a camp. He took him to one of the camps. He puked and all that other type of shit.
And that's how Conor McGregor be talking, man.
Yeah, got the fuck out of there.
The same pattern.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah, he talks to the same coked up pattern, man.
Yeah.
He be all over the place.
People saying when he's coming back. He ain't fucking coming back.
He made too much fucking money.
Why would you get punched when you're that rich?
Exactly. I'm not coming back to get punched in the fucking face, bro. What? All that goddamn money I got. Fuck I'm doing. Yeah, but Conor McGregor, he be chewing that invisible gum like a motherfucker. There's no gum in his mouth, and he just
He on that sea, bruv.
Yeah, yo. I'm telling you, yo. That's
Conor
big
was
up
entertaining.
Sheik, man. Big up, Mike. Hope you're good, brother. Yeah, if you want to pull up, let me know. I'll drop you the link.
Yeah, that shit. That dude is crazy. So, yo, who? We gotta score tomorrow. They're goalkeepers and shit. We gotta score tomorrow, bro.
We are 100% scoring.
Are they going to score?
I'm feeling it right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Are they going to score though?
Right,
That's
cool.
the question you gotta worry about.
Yeah, we need a clean sheet, man.
Oh, that's what the controversial thing I was gonna type in, and then you know what? I'll just ask in person. The controversial thing: if we're not qualifying for anything next, if we fall enough of top four, it's saying, if we not qualifying for top four and we're not winning anything this season, what do you think? Do you think there's going to be a threat of losing the Palmer?
No,
obviously based on what's the name, on the consequences, how and everything, blah blah blah. But do you think he's going to be a third year?
Yeah, third year at Chelsea.
A third year in Chelsea. Like, I'm not saying it's like 100%, but I'm saying he will be asked the questions from different clubs. You know what I'm saying?
Expect bids from other clubs.
Alex, I said that today in the chat today. Alex, I guarantee you, all the top clubs around the world got at least one player with that nigga phone number, and they texting away.
Yeah.
Cole, you know it's nice here. You know it's nice.
Yeah.
See, when Company was chatting to Palmer at full time, it's like, yo, you see Musiala? Look, you got that little.
I
ACL,
guarantee you, yo.
I don't think that's gonna happen, even if we don't get top five. Number one, because of the contract. Number two, because if Palmer will have a lot of minutes, and if we don't get top five, he will probably have a part to play in that, just like his form towards the back end of last season. And he also seems to be the sort of player, just off the way that he speaks in the press and everything, where he doesn't think he's above the squad. When the squad fails, it's like we've all failed. It's not like I've done
somebody. There's the one guy said it.
That's a good point. When
but that's one of
themselves, that's when they get dangerous.
But that's
so I think he'd stay regardless.
But one of the guys said on after and apparently this guy is Jamaican also. He's like, this is Caribbean style of the conversation. The way Palmer talks. He talks from the laid back perspective, but it doesn't have a tone to what he's saying. It's like it's not serious. It's everything in the same laid back tone, but it doesn't mean that he's saying it like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can say certain things in a certain tone that it will for you will not make sense, but it doesn't mean that he's not happy with what happened. It's the same
Oh
tone.
yeah, but I just think he sees it as like more of a team failure, if anything, than an individual.
I do agree with you on that. I do agree with you on that.
I know exactly what Alex is talking about. Take it from somebody.
Yeah, eventually, like you start like getting impatient. I hear that too.
I'm saying like if we don't do it, Bigovchik, I
he's
think
very
if we don't.
He's stoic. That's what Alex is basically saying.
Yeah, he's stoic.
Very stoic demeanor. Yeah.
And I don't think we should read into like what he's saying is like because it comes on the same level the way he talks. So it doesn't mean that he's happy or not happy. He just speaks the way he speaks. He doesn't have it. You can actually see him more upset when he's on a pitch than when he speaks.
You can tell he's English. He'd be like,
yeah,
fork. Why y'all say that? Fork.
The way he behaves more showing what he is upset when he's upset than when he speaks.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did FIFA come out? I gotta get a PS5. Did FIFA come out yet?
Not yet. I think it's next week.
Next week, I think. Yeah.
I bought $300 on the Facebook, Jimmy.
PS4,
second-hand one.
PS5, yeah.
Okay, I got
7. And believe me, I did research. People saying they don't have problems. Just like they don't have problems like the old PSI did. Like you know, a PS5, a PS4 did. Like there's no red eyes, nothing like that.
Okay, yeah, I gotta get I gotta get a PS5.
There's no reason to buy a new one. That's what I'm saying. Like, find yourself something on the Facebook.
The early release is out. Dude said he playing it right now. That's cool. I ain't.
What up?
Maybe so.
Just to say as well, like
I bought.
But I'm gonna get back.
I bought PS. I bought the what's the name? The game 24 previous game. Guess how many times I played?
None.
0.
Yeah.
I fucking paid $45 for it, and I hadn't played yet.
That's a damn shame. Well, I'm gonna get me a PS5, and I'm gonna get
PS3. I had the PlayStation 3. I played for 2 weeks. Played all the Medal of Honors, and dusted up.
I need to get a game cap. I want to rerun the career mode.
Brother like Medal of Honor. He's beating
Medal of Honor. Yeah, like a story. Beat the Nazis. That's like every Soviet Union kid's dream.
Yeah, every video. Like I told people, there some of the original Call of Duties you had to play as the Nazis.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to be. You actually had to be the Nazis because you had to do the storyline. You had to be the Nazis at one point.
Oh, brother.
They'll never make those shit like that now. That's gonna have to be a
no shots on the Red Army.
Yeah,
they'll get canceled. Yeah, before he comes out.
Yeah.
Now,
Maldini, fuck your career mode. I ain't even get a goddamn PS5 yet. Yeah, I gotta grab me a PS5.
I got the trial, and the trial fucking glitched for me, like it's done for half of the people on fucking Xbox. So all you've got is like the the training shit and nothing else.
Shit.
Fucking jarring.
Hopefully
it's sorted by today.
Yeah, I think Kevin Spacey did do the voiceover with that one.
Infinite Warfare, yeah.
That's right.
I have to check it.
I used to be up all
Pete,
night.
what are you saying, my guy? I hope you're good. You want to do us a
You got
solid?
shit.
We do you a solid.
Yeah, man. I'm doing great. Big up to all of you guys, by the way. Big up to the chat as well. Besides football and stuff, like, of course, I'm doing great. But like with United and stuff, I'm in absolute ruins, bro. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but like, I'm absolutely in ruins. It's the same thing like every year. It's just looking like for the past couple of years, we've just kind of been in the same situation. Rinse and repeat with manager, get players, this and that, all that type of stuff. And we're back in it again. But I was sitting here, I wasn't on the stream last year, but I did speak to you and I did tell you last year too that like, you guys have a good opportunity to try to beat us. You guys are a better team than us. But right now, I don't think I could make this even more clear. I think this is literally one of the worst United sides that you are going to be facing. You have literally just come out from a defeat against Bayern Munich, where, of course, the players are going to expect a reaction. Like the manager is going to expect a reaction from the players. Some of the better players that did come on for you guys too also made a change, like Palmer being back. I expect him to start. All those things, then just looking at your midfield too. Like I know Caicedo probably to some people didn't have like the best of games against Bayern, but he'll have one of the best games against Manchester United because it's barbecue chicken for him, bro. All he's doing is going against a Bruno and maybe a Casemiro and a Ugarte. It's easy work for him. He's going to be absolutely chilling there. And then the rest of the team, yeah, like if Garnacho starts, cool. I'm not sure if he is going to play, but I heard that Enzo said that he might start.
They say he's ready to start. Yeah,
he's ready to start. I'm sure he's gonna have something for this game for Ruben Amorim for sure. But it's not looking good. I think the most that we can honestly get from this game is a draw. I don't think we can beat you guys, to be honest. I look back at the game that we played at Stamford Bridge, and I just think I think maybe only there was 10 minutes in that game where I thought, okay, we're able to do something and we're able to maybe score. There was that Maguire offside goal I think that he had in that game at the Bridge. Rest of the game, though, you guys absolutely outclassed us. Like Enzo Maresca absolutely outclassed Ruben Amorim. And I know, we say this, like someone said in the chat, we say this every single year. Chelsea are finally going to beat United at Old Trafford. Chelsea are finally going to get a result at Old Trafford. And somehow something does happen and it doesn't just go that way. But I think genuinely, like, and United fans, anybody who's watching can call
I
me
don't
negative
actually,
or
I think, sorry to interrupt you, but I don't actually think Maresca ever beat tactics from any previous managers that United managers. He never did.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, we played poor against United. We played great against Arsenal because that was like a literally game to game.
Last season.
Last season. We
I
played
thought you guys
poor.
I didn't think we had a chance in that game, to be honest, at the Bridge.
We were only good in the midfield in that game, and I thought you guys were decent in the midfield too.
Yes, you outplayed us, as a matter of fact. That's how I remember. You outplayed us, but we got ourselves a draw. You should have.
Yeah, that was two crap attacks.
And
that
was at Old Trafford, right? I'm
yes.
talking more of the one at the Bridge when Ruben Amorim was going up against Enzo and Enzo Maresca, and just the way that Ruben Amorim sets up the team and all of that. I think in that game we didn't really have a chance. I think.
Did Ruben play when we played him? You and at the Bridge. No. It was Ten Hag when we played you at the.
It was Ruud van Nistelrooy. He was our interim. Ten Hag had just got sacked, and there's the whole new manager balance and all that stuff. And I remember you guys were crying that Ten Hag got sacked right before that Chelsea game.
Yeah.
But it was Ruud van Nistelrooy. Yeah, he was our manager that game, and the other one, the away leg at Stamford Bridge, which was a little bit. I think it was right before the Europa League final. And everyone was like, "Oh, we're preparing for the Europa League final, this and that." Yeah, like we.
Yeah, that was Caicedo great shot, and we draw the game. Otherwise, we would have lost it. I remember that.
Right. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that game. Yeah, that game was a completely different thing. I think we definitely could have maybe gotten a result, but at the Bridge, like specifically just with Amorim and how he sets up our team, I just didn't think I think he got out coached in every aspect in that game at the Bridge. And it was only 1-0 from that goal from Cucurella, but I honestly think it could have been a lot more. Reece was having a great game in that match as well. A lot of your players were doing
chances the way
you were wasting chances,
like
you were wasting.
Yeah,
Nani got like 2 off the bar. We may or may not should have got a penalty off Tyreek George. I think Palmer had a good game and just had chances wasted by everyone else from what I remember.
Yeah, and like I think rest. I think the only positive I think I have going into this game is Cunha's back. So I heard that he's back and he should be available. Along with him is Mason Mount as well, which is a worry because this manager loves Mason Mount and he's probably gonna start him. I don't know. He's probably gonna play him somewhere. He'll find a way to put him on that pitch. But Cunha is a plus for me. Obviously, Cunha
you're saying Mount is back. Mount is back from injury.
Mount's back.
Yeah, and Cunha.
I think Mount is actually decent for United this season. I thought he started this season decent for United. Mount was decent.
Yeah, I guess.
Well,
I guess you,
okay. Here's the decency where it comes from. Mm-hmm. You got another Argentinian fraud that you kept. The guy
Martinez.
Yeah. No. No, not Lisandro Martinez. What's the guy that midfielder?
Oh, the Uruguayan Ugarte. You're talking about?
Ugarte? Oh, he's Uruguayan. Uruguayan. Yeah. So you got Casemiro, you got Ugarte, you got Bruno, and you got Mount. That's your 4 midfielders, right?
Yeah, that's our
Out of all of those 4, present in 2. Technically capable of passing. 2 of them. Mount can pass and Bruno can pass. Compared to the other one. The other ones, Casemiro can pass it, but he doesn't do it anymore. That career already gone from him. The other guy, the Uruguayan, he just a crasher. He like crashes in the it's a job. I understand it. So I think between those, I think Mount and the way Mount played this season, I think it benefits. Your weakest link is still midfield in the whole freaking squad.
Of course, yeah.
But Mount is not the biggest problem in that squad. That's what I tried to say, maybe.
Yeah, and I'm not saying Mount is the biggest problem either. Well, first of all, I will say this: Mount shouldn't be playing. Like, he shouldn't be on the pitch. To be honest, we have enough players, I think, that we can slot into certain positions. And when you were talking about those are our 4 midfield options, Mount, 3 of those that you mentioned play in the pivot. Mount doesn't normally play in that pivot. Mount plays in the 10. So he'll play either on the left-hand side or sometimes he'll play on the right-hand side. And sometimes like those abilities or attributes that you were just naming, like passing and all that type of stuff that he's probably been decent at this year, Ruben Amorim actually doesn't use him for any of those things. He only uses him because he's good at pressing and he has a lot of, he runs around a lot in that front 3, and he requires our front 3 to press quite a lot as well with the way that we set up. So he likes to put Mount out there. Because that's someone that he can trust in terms of running. And he talks about this all the time. He's like, we need runners, we need this, we need like these type of people up front and playing in our midfield. So
that's what I'm saying.
He looks to Mount as that guy that can run around, give him 100% energy throughout like majority of the game and can try to win balls, this and that. But when it comes to the actual scoring and passing, I don't think.
Yeah, really Diamond, I'm talking about only these 4 games that we had at United Watch. So far, Mount is not the worst midfielder on their team. I tell you that.
True. He's definitely not. Ugarte is the worst midfielder, but Mount and Ugarte both should not be playing. That's the point that I don't even think what's his name,
the Brazilian guy. The way Amorim plays, Casemiro is not that kind of person. That's why I agree with you that you're saying that like he wants runners. That's his kind of game. He doesn't have it. Like Bruno, runner, but he likes to run forward all the time. He does not track back. So when he tracks back, he usually gets the yellow card. That's a common.
Yeah, it's just like, again, those 4 midfielders that I just named to all of you guys.
Yeah.
Pick any combination that you want between all 4 of them. Are you scared? You're not scared. You're going to run through our midfield. And that
the only thing scary is that ground.
The funny part
Old
is
Trafford, that the name itself. Like, that's literally it for you guys.
But the funny part is we don't build up for the midfield either. I build up in the plays, not from the midfield.
Yeah, but what will happen is a lot, and you'll see this in the game a lot, and I see this a lot, and I saw this actually against Arsenal, is that we had so much space in our midfield that Odegaard was able to pick up the ball quite deep at times and was just able to progress, able to pick out passes, was just playing comfortable. Was like, you know what, like I can, ping a couple passes here and around and I'll wait for that final pass, or I'll be patient for that final pass. Obviously, that didn't result into anything because they only ended up scoring off of a set piece. But this is what it's going to be. I can imagine every single time if Palmer plays and starts, which I'm sure he will, he's going to pick up the ball in one of those places because our midfield is just going to get bypassed every single time. So whenever Palmer does try to pick up the ball, Casemiro is not going to be around him because Casemiro is covering someone else and he's covering Bruno's space. And Bruno is just too high up the pitch, or he's probably the one who loses the ball in the first place. And Palmer picks it up and there's just opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. You're just going to keep knocking on that door. And eventually that's why I think you have enough quality up front. Considering João Pedro and the start that he's had with this.
Here's what I think that people
I just think you're eventually going to score. You already know.
I know, but here's the biggest problem with me.
And most likely, also, we might start our new goalkeeper, which we know nothing about.
Lemons.
So here's the problem that I see. Our manager is going to be tempted to make a rotation this game. He's tempted because like whatever happened during midweek. My biggest fear is what he usually does, which is make the rotation too big, to be playing in the system. Let me clarify that. So, for example, when you change specific, like last time when he made the substitution, he replaced the whole left side of our players. None of them played with each other before. So what happened was it's like eliminates the whole left side. So I'm afraid that's what he will do. He not only done with left side, he's done it with the back three before. First game of the season with Crystal Palace, all three of them. Chalaba on the left, the kid is in the middle, and somebody's on the right. He has a tendency to do that, and they never play together. So no matter how much you try, if you never played with each other, you don't know each other's passing patterns. You don't know that
chemistry.
The chemistry, and the chemistry cannot be built only in the game. I remember somebody said, who's the most irritated player in the in the Chelsea's bench? That's during Mourinho. Jean-Obi Mikel used to hate people when they passed it 2 feet wider than he expected. Like, he will let you know that. So with that kind of mentality in some personalities, you going into the game and you receive the pass that you don't like, you going mad. Players are going mad, and they're not trained properly to play together. That's my biggest problem with that this manager going into the rotation. So if he does that, there's no tactical advantage. What you can tell me how bad your midfield is if my line is going to be disjointed. Do you see what I'm saying? If we cannot complete 3-4 passes from the back, and all the outlet we go is to Macron's transgender wife on the right or Fabio on the left, that's it.
Yeah, I hear that. To that, I would say I think maybe Maresca. Maybe this is obviously just my opinion, but I'm looking back at like that Brentford game that you guys had, where he did kind of rotate, right, when in terms of like the starting 11. But then when he brought on the changes is when obviously
that's what I'm thinking. Maybe
that hopefully it's one of those, like, for you guys, of course, hopefully it's one of those things where he maybe has learned from that type of situation, where instead of, and again, I do also want to say this, is that in terms of the Brentford game and our game, even if you guys do rotate, I think maybe we might start off well and have a couple of chances, because bar the Manchester City game, every other game, our first half is great. Our first half we're all over the team. Like, we're going to create a bunch of chances. I think against Arsenal, we had a couple of chances in the first half, specifically from Cunha. Against Fulham, I think in the first couple of minutes, we hit the post. Cunha ends up hitting the post. So in the first half, we play quite well. But a lot of the times that I've seen where Ruben Amorim starts getting things wrong is when the opposition team starts making changes. And, you bring on your better players and this and that, and everything's completely changed.
I just hope by that time
he's not able to adapt to it.
And I just hope by that time we are not chasing the game. That's the big part.
That's what I was getting to, is that you would hope that you aren't chasing a game, or you aren't a goal down by the time Maresca does make his changes. And that's not crazy to say. It could definitely easily be like a 0-0 by that time. All depends on us whether we do take our chances as well. But what I would say is, like, I don't think we're not gonna try to go at you guys in terms of, we're not going to try to try to keep possession and just keep knocking on the door. I think at times
we're going to try to do the transition thing, isn't it?
We're going to try to do the transition thing, because look at who we have up front. We have Cunha on the left-hand side. We have Mbeumo on the right-hand side. Mbeumo is just pace. Like, when I look at Mbeumo and how he scores goals, like at Brentford last season, he's a lot like, not saying he's anywhere near him, but he's a lot similar to Salah in terms of how, you ping the ball to him, a little cut inside or a little dribble here and there, and he's able to get a shot off or get an assist. And that's just kind of the right winger that he is. I think that's what we're going to try to look for tomorrow as well, is that long ball a lot of the times is going to be played for a switch or a diag to either Cunha or to Mbeumo. They're going to try to create from there. I still have my doubts on Sesko. I still think he hasn't shown me enough. So he's probably going to be playing as well. But counterattack is most likely how we're going to try to get at you guys. And we'll see how it goes, because I just don't think that's sustainable for an entire game. But that's how we do normally set up against the big teams. We did that mostly.
I think you're slightly...
Okay.
I think slightly you are doing a decent. That's one United game still has a reason why. I think United still has a little bit of pressing game, especially with Mount in the team. Mount is actually one of the best pressing personnel that I've watched in Chelsea, him doing it. He's actually really good at it. So does Bruno. A lot of people don't understand it, but Bruno knows how to press. I don't know if Sesko do it. I haven't watched it. But that kind of thing that Chelsea does not like. Again, it's speculation and way too tactical in it. But sometimes luck is a damn thing. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes his luck is a damn thing. So who knows what's going to happen? I tell you the truth, I think it's going to be 0-0.
Oh,
That's what I think.
Oh, imagine.
Yeah, I could easily see United winning this game, bro. For some reason, whenever we play United,
Yeah, every year we're saying like this is the worst United. This is the worst United.
I know, right? We forget how to play against United, and they're up for the occasion. Like every time they play Chelsea, United could have lost 4 games in a row. When Chelsea come to town, United look just like they found a different gear. Like I genuinely wouldn't be like. Hopefully this doesn't happen, but I genuinely can see United actually winning this game, bro. Because for some
but
reason,
usually because like last year they got rid of the manager in time, they had a little bounce. This time it isn't. It's
bro, we just don't turn up, Lewis. Lewis, whenever we show up, we just don't turn up. It's like we forget it. We forget how to play, bro.
But this is the best climate that Chelsea's been in, and the worst United's been in.
Yes.
Last season, United had the manager bounce. The year before, we had that Satanist Poch in charge. The year before, it was Lampard, and everybody had just given up and wanted the season over. And the year before, Werner and Havertz were playing against us up top.
Yeah, Lewis, it's weird, bro. Like we should be going into this game, and we should be, it should be a comfortable, or maybe not comfortable, but we should be winning this game. But
we should be making a statement, to be fair, after the poor results.
Our team, bro, time and time again. When we show up,
I gotta go. I'll see you boys later.
Bless up, man.
See you guys.
We just look like we don't have any idea what we have going on. It's mistakes galore. All of a sudden, you're gonna say Cunha and then Buemo just, bro, playing like they've been possessed. So this game is a weird one, man. I want us to win, but I could see a draw or even us losing this game. You know, when you just have that awful feeling.
I think a draw is worst case, and I would feel like a loss. But
like that awful feeling. Even this, when we played against Brentford, we were like, "Yo, this is the season where we should actually take something away from that game." They've lost all their players, lost their manager, and it's just we still look like shit.
Yeah.
So, it's just, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird, man. It's very weird.
I get it. We're just scared because it's Old Trafford. I understand that. But it's up to us to exercise them demons tomorrow. And if you don't, I bet don't come back. Stay up north until Lincoln. Don't come back. I want to see no one smiling in training. I don't want to see anyone smiling at the end of the game. You man better be as pissed off as we are. But I don't like... I don't think we're going to lose. I really think we're going to win. It's just OT. That's it. It doesn't make sense because it's an intangible. But it's OT. Because we don't do well there. So, get rid of that demon, innit? A big up Ty saying, I will train till midnight if I got 325k a week. He's talking about Sterling. Exactly. We're not abusing any of these players. You just didn't want to leave. And you're not part of our plans. Therefore, you can't use our areas until the first teamers are gone. It is what it is, man. Big up to Barend, who says, won't João Pedro get burned out? He's been starting every game, bruv. Mad business. End the game early, and then hopefully you can take him off and bring Hiyu on. And regardless of that, he'll have a whole 3 week afterwards because he ain't going to play against Lincoln. And then he's got Saturday till Saturday. So he'll be all right. He'll be all right. And big up to Scotty Cadet, who says, big up, fam. Thank you for the info and the entertainment while I'm at work. Cheers from San Diego. Thank you, Scotty Cadet. You're one of the regulars, one of the most consistent super chats on here. So, brother, God bless you. I thank you for the contribution. And let's hope we can celebrate a W on Saturday. But for now, we're going to wrap up the stream anyway. Jimmy is going live in about 15 minutes.
Right now.
Right now. So everybody head over there. We're sending you over to Steve, though. We asked for the redirect first, but Steve's going to redirect over to Jimmy afterwards anyway. So do the loop. Or just go ahead on to Jimmy's or watch both. Whatever, man. Get the Besiktas game and watch Jimmy live. Bit of both. But yeah, big up everybody. Sheik, I don't know if you're going live or not, but the link to Sheik's title is in the description. No, not in the description, in the title. So everybody head over there and sub. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Live watch-alongs all day, 12:30, 3 p.m., all in the build-up to the 5:30. So keep a lookout, people. Peace out. Up the Chels.
Up the Chels.